Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stakeout. This week, Ketchup was not able to make it. Just a moment of silence for Ketchup. He is currently being lathered over French fries. He has been shipped out of the factory. So, we have Yoshi with us as usual.
Hello, it's your boy.
It's our boy. And this week, I drafted in a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever P100 Springtrap, Zetzin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Mark Zetzen.
That's good. I like that. So we're going to be talking about Springtrap this week. We were originally going to talk about the anniversary as well, but I don't really feel like there's that much to say. It's the same event as last year. You can go watch a Starva video about it if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have that much to say about the anniversary. Do we want to briefly talk about it? We can.
It's the last one of the masquerade.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, that I was not prepared for.
Yeah. If you weren't around last year, I think it was a pretty solid event. I really liked the tricks. I thought that was a really fun element, and I'm gonna miss it, but at least we have it for another 3 weeks or whatever it's gonna be tomorrow.
I'm personally hoping that they end up either keeping Trix for the whatever theme they have after, or making her like a survivor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, she's cool. If you're listening to the podcast, this is a call to action from all of us, okay? Are we ready?
Yes.
Bring your goddamn gâteaux. Bring the cakes. Don't bring fucking oak offerings. Because this is the worst thing of the anniversary. Okay, you ready? Anniversary cake. Anniversary cake. Nothing. Nothing. Putrid oak.
Batum offering.
What's the point of this match?
Bring a bloody party if you have to.
Yeah, exactly
bring a
what I was
streamer.
gonna say.
Yeah, I'm excited for the event. I think it's always... I think the anniversary is always a fun event, even if it's kind of a shitty one.
Oh, absolutely agreed. And the the sheer amount of cosmetics is always so enjoyable too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But this is the first time we're only getting 2 killer masks because they've run their course. There's nothing left.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Surprised that they're
These
not
are
trying to do
lit,
licensed
right?
ones.
They're doing Vecna and
Well, Vecna,
the other
technically
guy.
they're doing 3, but if you count Vecna, but Vecna's
Yeah.
paid. But Wraith gets like a full outfit, and how Master's getting a mask that doesn't have a recolored body.
Oh, it looks
just
bad.
put it
It looks
out there.
bad. It looks bad. Yeah. Any other thoughts on the anniversary before we move on?
I'm excited for a new theme. That's really it.
Yeah, I wonder what
4
they're
years
gonna
of
what they'll end up
do.
doing.
Masquerade has drained me a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder what they'll end up doing, but who knows?
I'm
Well, it's for
super.
the Big 10 year next, right? sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. But yeah, 10 years next. I'm super curious what they're gonna do about the color theme in particular because I've been a big fan of the blue and gold.
Oh yeah, the blue and gold looks really good. I think the theme always looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Halos, right? Yeah,
Yeah, like a black and gold
it was
color
just gold
scheme.
and black
Oh
color
yeah, I
scheme.
remember that. Yeah.
So they'll probably keep gold,
Those
but they'll probably
crowns
change the
suck,
blue to
bro.
something
That was
else.
such a
I don't know.
bad cosmetic.
Years?
I still rock them. Yeah, my
No
Jeff with the
way.
4-year
crown?
yellow,
Oh,
my god,
no.
peak.
Oh no, not the crown.
Dude, it
And
looked
then,
like, if you seen it on Ace, he still has his hat on. It's like, what is this?
It's terrible on Spirit and Oni. It's
I
like
was gonna
something
say
in there.
Oni's is so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, the fucking crowns.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for a change of pace. I'm ready to see what else they're cooking. I'm hoping for like I wouldn't even mind a birthday party theme. Give little birthday hats to
They
everyone.
could bring
Oh,
that
yeah.
dope-ass song back from the main menu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You know
missed
what I'm talking
that.
about? Yeah. Yeah, that was such a good song.
And also, I'm gonna quickly touch on this before we change subjects. But if
Yeah,
they really
go.
want to keep like this anniversary modifier, they could throw this into Chaos Shuffle. I think.
Yes,
to be like
the
really
cards.
chaosy.
the cards. That is such a good
The
idea.
cards,
Mm-hmm.
That is a great
like
idea.
Trix could be literally the Chaos Shuffle mascot.
Please.
That'd be really
I
cool.
hope
I
that
like
they
that
do
a
that
lot.
actually. That's a smart idea.
Yeah, and not only are the cards fun, but also like I miss it so much. The exposed on Bloodlust because it wasn't good. It was not strong, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories, and this is like going on a tangent. One of my favorite stories I have, there was this Bubba who exposed me on Bloodlust, whiffed at a window, and DC'd. Oh, I missed
So
that
was
one.
a
What else is
Bubba.
there? What else? There's the Survivor can block a window. There's the
Yeah.
Enduring, the Insta-break pallet,
Undetectable and no scratch marks.
Undetectable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
Um,
Remote Hook, which I actually really
that,
liked.
that one's not gonna be here. I don't think.
I
think
think it
they
is
get
coming
rid of
back this
it?
year. I think
I'm pretty sure they
back.
got rid of it. Or am I
They
wrong?
well they brought in remote unhooking this year. They already confirmed that.
Whoa.
Yeah, that one's gonna be really good. But I think if there's remote hooking, I think that's okay because it's just a lot of time saved for both sides.
Yeah.
Although the killer's time is more important because there's 4 survivors.
Hmm.
Granted, I don't really care if the survivors are strong in the anniversary because I can just play the fucking regular queue if it really annoys me that much.
Yeah.
But,
I mostly just play it for the trinkets. Like just getting the free cosmetics are worth it to me.
yep, I agree. Yep.
Also, the loading screen messages. Oh,
Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
They're always funny.
I don't know why we're 9 years in. Why don't we have like loading screens yet? Aside from events,
I mean, yeah, like Apex has like loading screens too, and it's like just extra customization, you know?
just give me a free loading screen if I buy a cosmetic. Give me
Yeah.
the lore splash art for I don't know William Afton.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Was just use the lore splash art that they have because those are literally only on the website and the wikis. I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'd be really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right. So, do we want to move on to the funny man?
Yeah, the attraction. I mean, the animatronic.
The man behind the slaughter.
The man behind the 3-gen. That's not my joke. I don't remember whose it was though. I should have just pretended it was mine. So let's go ahead and talk about Springtrap. There's been a decent amount of controversy, not as much as there was with Kaneki. I feel like generally speaking, like it's probably like an 80-20 like versus dislike ratio. Does that sound fair?
I'd say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
What do we want to start with? Should we talk about the power first?
We could talk about
Yeah, I'm
like
fine with
just.
that.
I was gonna say the general like aesthetic, like how the model looks, and
Like the adaptation.
yeah, like
Yeah,
the voice acting and everything.
Yeah,
So
we can
I
start with
can't
that.
I can't talk about his base model because I haven't played the fucking game.
It's an
Wow.
improvement. Trust me.
Yeah, it is.
It's good. Okay.
In FNAF 3, there kind of was like half a corpse inside it, but it was like tendrils with only the head in there. But DBD made it like more realistic.
It's like a
in my
full
opinion.
body now.
Like full body almost. I think it's really well adapted. I actually think I like this model of Springtrap more than the one in 3.
Agreed.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. It looks way better.
I think it does look cool. I just didn't know like.
Then again, that's almost a 10-year gap, right? So
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Dead by Daylight's original models, like Myers, you know. It's
yeah,
it's pretty rough.
old doctor's model, old chopper,
Old doctor.
Quentin.
I miss
Honestly,
old
Freddy looks
Quentin
pretty
though.
bad too. Oh yeah, of course.
I genuinely wish at one point Dead by Daylight did like not legacy cosmetics, but legacy inspired cosmetics. So you can go back to Goblin Quentin.
That'd be so good.
I would do anything
I've
to get
always
him
wanted
back.
that.
That'd be so good. Oh, I love DVD.
But yeah,
But yeah, he looks good.
and his skins are great
Also,
too.
voice acting, actually, it's absolute cinema.
It's
PJ
really good.
Haywood might go.
Fantastic. This is literally like the best interpretation of Afton, in my opinion. I know a lot of people say they don't like it, but like, this is Afton. This is the approved Afton.
Can I say, as someone who doesn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, I like that he doesn't talk a lot.
Mhm.
Probably can't talk because his lungs are like being destroyed, but
Yeah, I like that he's quiet. Like he's not talking like Wesker is or Chucky is. It's kind of nice.
or groaning like Kaneki.
Yeah, there's a bit more quiet, but like when he does pipe up, it's usually like, oh, what an asshole.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
fucking Chucky has a voice line for literally everything. Finding somebody,
Yeah, he's got,
losing
like,
a
300
chase,
fucking voice.
getting stunned, hitting somebody. Like he always
Speaking-
says something.
Speaking of similarities with Chucky and Springtrap, they both have special voice lines for Nicolas Cage. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it just
Like,
the
Chucky-
Matthew Lillard skin though?
What about
Yeah,
that
just the
again?
Matthew Lillard skin.
Yeah,
Sorry, my
yeah.
bad. But Chucky has the response in the pregame lobby. He's like, "Hey, I know that guy," and then William Afton, like Matthew Lillard, has like an entire like 2 minutes worth of voice lines for him.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's my favorite thing with like interactions is like people interacting with each other.
I hope they keep doing them.
I
I
absolutely
really
want
do.
them.
Yeah. Like, who could other character? Who like what killers are in the game that can know someone else? Ghostface knows Trapper. That's in his lore.
They could
Merchant.
do, Trickster,
Soul Merchant,
Young
yeah, she
Jin
probably knows
too.
Kaneki.
Trickster.
She
Yeah.
knows Kaneki.
Yeah, she knows Kaneki.
Holy shit,
I
is
was
that Ken Kaneki?
Holy shit, bro. 3 gens.
we
we talk about Matthew
Stranger
Lillard for a
Things.
bit.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to get on the model. Sorry. This is the one I can comment on. He looks fantastic, and I saw a lot of people saying that he doesn't look good? Question mark. I don't really understand that. I think he looks great.
I think he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I understand some people want the Spring Bonnie head, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But-
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed though, because on Stakeout every week we talked about the Matthew Lillard skin being pay to win, and it was outdone by the
By
fucking,
Glitchtrap?
By Glitchtrap.
Peak
Yeah.
best
I was
skin.
not expecting that.
I've been betrayed also, by the way, everybody. Viewers, both fucking Ketchup and Yoshi betrayed the Matthew Lillard nation.
Whoa,
So,
whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
know.
whoa! Hey,
No,
listen.
no, you don't get to
no, 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 no,
backtrack.
no, no,
You
no,
don't
no,
get
no,
to backtrack.
no, 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 no! I bought every skin. I have every skin. I'm in every nation.
No, you can't be in multiple
Yes,
nations.
I am. I have all of the skins. Just because I mainly use Toxic and Glitchtrap does not mean that I'm not part of Lillard Nation. I have the Lillard skin. I literally used it all day yesterday.
This is it. This is the final episode of Stakeout.
Actually, I think I'm a Clown Trap enjoyer just because I like the knife.
What is this? You betrayed me twice.
See, that's what I'm saying. I like all the skins. Leave me alone.
They're literally all so good.
They're
And we're
all
getting 2
peak.
more confirmed ones.
Yeah, Clown Trap.
Yeah, and I'm gonna buy both of them because I'm a shill.
Behavior just has just has my wallet. Like,
Yeah. Like, this is the killer that's gonna take all my money.
Yeah, he's cool. Can we move to the power? I feel like we've said
Yeah.
quite a bit about the
yeah.
looks. So the power is called Fazbear's Fright. If you don't know, if you haven't played yet, he has a fire axe. He can throw that. If he hits the survivor, they're injured or put in the dying state if they're already injured. He can walk up on them and snatch their ass up. When they're hit with the axe, they're broken and oblivious? Question
Yeah.
mark.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Okay. He has 7 security doors that he can essentially teleport to. Think of something like Sadako or Demogorgon. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a generalized summary of it, right? Am I
It's more
missing
like
anything?
Yeah, basically.
Xeno control stations where like you have to walk into it and then pick where you go to and then teleport.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you want to start with the axe?
That shit
I've
fun.
seen this compared. I see it compared to Huntress all the time. I personally, I said it in my Springtrap video, see it more like Unknown or Plague. It has a pretty, what's the word? Demanding hitbox. Like you have to hit the axe. It's not like Huntress. You have to actively hit the axe.
Yeah, it's
to,
a
get
small
it to work.
hitbox.
Yeah, it's pretty demanding, which I personally like quite a bit. I am a fan of the hitbox. It feels very satisfying to get hits with it. Like I don't personally feel like happy to get a hit with what's it called?
Huntress Hatchet.
Huntress. I don't feel good to get a hit with Huntress. It feels really satisfying to me to get a hit with Springtrap. I think the axe has a pretty high skill ceiling to it. I think once you stop seeing people go for those silly ass shots over loops and stuff, but they like it's just a pog shot. I think at that point people will start to realize, oh, this is a strong power.
Yeah.
I just don't think pog shots are like they're cool and all, but I just don't think they're worth the time. A lot of the, I don't know. There's so many like tiles in Dead by Daylight that you just can't throw over because you're either an indoor map or you're on Redwood and there's a giant tree that prevents you from throwing.
Yeah. Yeah. What else is there to say? I don't know. Like, I just feel like a lot of the shit we say is just we all kind of just agree with each other.
Yeah.
For the most part,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, 16 meters is a decent range. It's smaller than Deathslinger's, which I think is interesting. I guess maybe that's to do with him having a wider hitbox than Slinger, maybe.
I thought it was bigger than Deathslinger because he can't shoot through the same holes, or is that just because of the axe
That's
spinning?
what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I may have said that wrong. Sorry. But like he has a relatively short range. Like 16 meters feels relatively short, especially for a projectile.
I would really like it to go 2 more meters more. I'm not gonna like. Sometimes I'm just like a pixel off, and I'm like, oh, if it was 1 more meter.
I don't think that'd be a bad change. I don't think Springtrap's strong enough to justify hard nerfing him because there is one thing that I really think needs to be nerfed.
I think there's a couple add-ons that need to be changed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think his like base power just needs just minor tweaks. Nothing
Yeah,
major.
I don't think anything base kit needs to be changed. Once his bugs get fixed, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty solid right now. I think he's like just in a completely fine spot. I wouldn't really tweak too much.
Before we go into add-ons, do we want to quickly touch on the the new perks?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go. Do you want to go ahead and cover that, Yoshi? You can start with us if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll go in order of how they're listed here on his bio page. Help wanted. Damaging a generator compromises it. Only one gen can be compromised at a time. When that generator is completed, your basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. How do we feel about this perk?
I hate perks that require you to lose in order to get value.
So, it's weird because I think machine learning is really good, but I feel like this perk's kind of bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just the effect. Like, because I feel like.
Well, let's put it like this. If you think about other perks that require you to lose, Fire Up, you keep that effect for the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machine learning, you're getting 2 effects for over a minute. You're getting 10% haste and undetectable. This, 25% basic. You have to build around it.
Yeah. I think that's
5 stacks of Biffle 4?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
In there. I think this has its niche scenario. Like, I think if you pair this with Houndmaster, save the best for last, oh my god, she's gonna shred.
Yeah, I saw a clip from Bennett shredding with Kaneki. It was kind of gross.
I was using it on Kaneki as well.
Yeah.
I just don't think this perk is gonna really. It's gonna be a niche. I don't think it's gonna see the light of day in its current state.
You'll never use it by itself unless you're doing the adept. You will always have machine learning with this.
Even then, I still don't think that you can like reasonably buff it without it becoming problematic. Like even if they just buff it to 30%, then it's like, oh, I just got 2-tapped by insert really strong anti-looper M1 killer here, like Pinhead or Houndmaster or whatever the case may be, like Doctor, and then like 60% of the roster won't be able to use the perk because they can't waste the time to kick the gen and then let the gen go and get in the chase. Like, Myers isn't going to use this perk, you know?
No, absolutely not.
So, I don't know. It feels kind of almost... I don't want to say, like, a wasted slot most of the time, but it's not really worth it, and I don't know how exactly they can balance it without changing the effect entirely.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's one of those perks that you can't really buff. I think maybe you could give it a side effect.
Like something else with it?
Something else it does, yeah. I just don't know what you would give it.
Faster stun recovery, maybe?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
I kind of like that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, you recover from stuns and attacks faster. Yeah, then it would actually be good on Myers.
Can you actually imagine it with Myers and machine learning, like this undefeatable tank just charging towards you?
The literal fun.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah,
get this person on the behavior design team right now.
Fuck it, get me in there, behavior. Let's talk about making a little perk that kills all the survivors as soon as you spawn in. Bada bing, bada boom. We got good design now.
I don't want to talk about that one next. Can we talk about Phantom Fear really fast?
I don't even believe you're just giving that one to last.
Yeah, Phantom Fear is
a lot to say about the next one.
Yeah.
Alright, Phantom Fear, when a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds, and then the perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. I like it.
So, I like it a lot too.
I love it, actually.
I think this perk's pretty solid.
It's so fun.
I think it's very fucking clear that behavior is like traumatized by Ultimate Weapon, because like that cooldown is so long.
Yeah, they just were like, let's make Ultimate Weapon 2.0, but give it a really long cooldown. And
Ultimate Weapon was 30 seconds on release, right?
Yeah, and the cooldown started while it was active, so you would get the cooldown back once the duration ended, I think.
Yeah.
Something weird like that.
I wish it was 1 second longer, so I didn't have to run lethal with it. But I'd
be okay with that. Yeah,
I
agree.
agree.
30 seconds on launch. That's crazy.
I will drop a little bit of tidbit of information for the listeners. This perk is bugged on Spirit right now, and while you're phasing, it can still proc, and you can see the survivor while you're mid-phase.
Oh, whoa!
A little bit of tidbit info, maybe a video dropping later for that. So,
Whoa, that's gross.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
gross.
it's nasty on Spirit. So if you're a Spirit player and you're listening to this podcast, go have fun until it gets gutted.
Yeah, it's gonna get patched for sure. That sounds absurd.
Huh.
Well,
I need to test it on Freddy because it says within your tear radius, and when they're in the dream world, they're not in the.
yeah,
tear
it doesn't
radius.
work.
Okay.
L Freddy.
Interesting. I mean, honestly, to be fair, it could actually have a weird, like, kind of an FTD kind of niche, but like reversed to find people who are awake, so you could put them back to sleep.
Yeah, or you could probably you compare it with Dark Devotion, maybe, right? Because that would technically put the terror radius on the obsession.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you put the terror radius on the obsession, and then they walk by their teammates while they're looking at you, and it reveals them.
So fucking
cool. I
cool.
like that concept.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's so fun.
It's like you could do. Oh my god, can you imagine doing that with like Doctor or something?
Or Blight.
I used to do that a lot, like Doctor or Dark Devotion, because if you do a big zap on someone while you're playing Doctor, and you like Dark Devotions on someone, the big zap starts at that survivor's feet.
Yeah, because it's at your terror radius or whatever. Also, for those who don't know, this perk also goes based on your actual killer's model. So if you're playing a shorter killer like Chucky, or if you're crouching on Ghostface or something, you can actually hide your model to pocket the perk from being used. And since it's terror radius based, you can... Essentially, the idea is like you hide your model so that way they can't look at you to activate it, and then you can go into your undetectable to like pocket it. And with Chucky, that's really strong because you can like slice and dice, and then while you're dashing, it activates the perk, and it acts like a mini rat poison in a perk slot, and then you could stack it with rat poison and lethal and just have 10 seconds of wall hacks. It's very funny.
That's
Insane.
crazy, yeah.
It is very funny. And you can do it with Ghostface with that one perk that does the aura reveal when they vault a window while they're exposed. I forget what it's
I'm all
called.
ears.
Oh, no, the add-on.
Yeah.
The address book. I think
Address
you're talking
book,
about.
yeah, that's the one. I
Oh,
couldn't
you're talking
remember.
about add-on. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. I think it's a really interesting, really fun, really cool perk. And yeah, I'd be okay with either the aura reveal going up to 3 seconds, because sometimes you see the screen bubble and can't see the aura, or make the cooldown like 45 seconds, just to make sure
I'd take either of those.
Yeah, because it's really fucking strong on Kaneki.
Can I say something? I wouldn't mind if they tested this perk on 30 seconds, because I think it's fair to say there is an inherent, blatant, very obvious difference between this perk and Ultimate Weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
This is going to hit one person. Ultimate Weapon hit everybody.
Yeah.
And there was no counter to Ultimate Weapon except bringing a terrible perk. This perk, you can just don't look at the killer forehead.
Ooh. I just thought of something really mean. What if you paired it with Dead Man's Switch?
I mean, yeah, that would work. I don't think that's
It works,
the
but I
best
still
combo with
think there's
DMS.
better screaming perks for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you have, say, Pain Res or Friends Till the End and they let go of the gen before you hook, and then they get back on the gen and then you just like run over there, they either have to not look at you, which means if you're
Stare at
playing
the
a
gen.
killer with like a M2 power like Huntress or something, that means that they don't know where you're aiming.
Unknown.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Someone
can't
like
kinda
Unknown
know
could
that.
work really well.
I think that's a quirky little combo, but I don't think that's what I would go to.
Or Ghostface.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun though. I like that. Any final thoughts about Phantom Fear?
Cool perk.
Probably his best perk.
Yeah.
I'd agree. I think it's a solid perk. Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't mind seeing it with a lower cooldown though. I think you could try it. Alrighty.
I will warn you, the wiki is not right on the
Is it not?
description.
Okay,
It's not
yeah, you're
updated
right.
on here.
So our next perk is Haywire. This is the one that I'll just read it. When a survivor stops opening an exit gate after accumulating at least 50% progress. Is that still the same?
No,
it's complete. It has a new effect completely.
it has
on
like
the servers.
3 different effects right now because it has the
So they
old
have the effect pulled up.
Yeah, it has the old 50% effect, and then it has like the 80% effect, and then there's another effect floating around.
Yeah, there's a new effect on live servers right now.
But it's only on PC. It's
Is
not
it,
on console. Console and PC have 2
What?
different
Is it?
versions. Yeah, they have 2 different
What?
versions of the perk. Because PC had that patch that fixed the audio
Oh,
bug.
PC got the patch early.
Yeah, console didn't get that patch,
Yeah.
so we still have the old version of Haywire. So there's literally 3 versions of the perk right
That
now.
is so silly.
What did? Is it actually like changed in game? How does that work?
I
Or is the description just wrong on
I-
one of them?
have no idea because no one's fucking using it.
That's terrible.
So I have no idea what it even does right now.
I understand why it was changed. Singularity would have been a nightmare to versus with.
The twins.
Oh, I'm booting DVD just to check this perk.
Yeah, I was gonna pull it up. I don't see.
Because right now, I'll read what it says here. I'm on PlayStation.
Oh, I found it.
It says that switches with 80% progress regress at 100% of the gate's opening speed.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I just want them to scrap this. I saw this amazing comment on one of Otz's videos covering this. In my opinion, I agree with this person completely. I think whatever gate you're working on should open the opposite gate.
Oh, wait, that would be sick.
I love that. That's so
That's
funny.
really funny.
I think that is a great perk design. That'll give you
really cool.
minimum 20 seconds of extra chase.
That is really cool.
I think it's a fantastic perk concept. Whoever did that, I love you, and I want to put you on the behavior design team.
That is a really funny idea. I like that a lot.
That does sound really fun.
Like, imagine you're like healing at the other exit gate or something. You just see the door open with nobody on it. You're like, oh.
And it fits with the perk name and like the idea, like the character identity and everything.
I really
Absolutely.
am a big fan of that. I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, that's sick because this perk
yeah,
sucks.
that's a good one. Yeah, this perk's terrible though. This perk is downright terrible. Honestly, maybe one of the worst perks in the game right now.
The Shattered Hope would like to.
I didn't say the worst. Not the worst. Not the worst. It's bad though. Yeah, it's bad. I tried this perk with Class Photo Freddy. For those who don't know, Class Photo allows Freddy to teleport to exit gates. The survivor has to be asleep though. Yeah, there is no in-game perk that's worse than this. I can't think of a single one. Noed's better. Blood Warden's better. No Way Out's better. Remember Me's way better. I think Remember Me's really good right now.
Kassir,
Terminus is probably better, yeah.
The perk is bugged.
Rancor's better. What perk's bugged? Sorry.
Haywire is bugged.
What?
How is it bugged?
It doesn't even do anything.
Wait, really?
It does.
I'm not even. No, I'm like before the PC patch. It literally did nothing. I don't know how it is on like right now, but when I was doing the Adept, the perk literally did not do anything. So I don't even know if the perk is working. Never mind what effect it has.
And no one noticed.
Yeah, nobody noticed. Nobody gave a shit. The perk
it.
doesn't even work. It doesn't do anything. It's terrible.
Even when the perk does work, it still doesn't do anything.
Exactly. Like, it's such a nothing perk. Oh my god. Were you guys both around for the Twins release?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Porter.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up Porter when
Porter,
it didn't work,
nothing.
and they had to change it, and they nerfed it. It's because part of the perk just didn't work, where it lowered the rarity of items, so they just removed it because it was bugged. Even though they said that they were gonna fix it for like a year.
I think only one perk worked on release on the Twin. I think it was Hysteria. I think Hysteria was the only thing that.
No, that's
Hysteria
not
was
Nemesis.
That's
Nemesis.
Nemo.
Are you talking about Coup?
No, Coup didn't even work.
No, Coup was bugged. It was just
Is it
oppression.
Oppression? Wow.
Yeah, Oppression. Oppression was the only perk that worked because all of Elodie's were also bugged.
And that
weren't
was
they?
the
I'm
one that
pretty
was
sure.
probably the worst.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So
Oppression
yeah,
was so
Dude,
bad.
oh my god, that DLC was
Yeah,
it was a time.
DLC. And DLC has a cursed legacy trademark behavior.
but yeah, Haywire doesn't even work right now, so that's probably why you didn't get any value out of it. Or maybe it is dog shit at the same time, or both.
That's OP.
It's bad and it's bugged, and no one knows what it does, and behavior doesn't know what it does, and
I
no
think
one knows
this'll
how to
get a
change
rework.
it. Yeah,
I do
Just
not think
give it a
this
new
will.
effect.
Yeah, give it a new effect. I don't think this will stay. Yeah. So, perks overall, like, nothing groundbreaking. I think Fan
can
of Fear's
live
pretty
without
good,
them.
though.
2 out of
Yep,
5.
I think Fan of Fear's a solid perk, though.
Yeah,
If I was like to tier list perks, I'd probably put Phantom Fear in like B tier. It's a solid perk.
it's cool.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about the map?
Yeah, we can cover it.
Yeah,
Dog shit. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
I hate the
Uh,
pizzeria.
Oh, the ball pit. Oh god.
Dude, I was playing that map on stream, and I was like, "This is a 2019 ass map." You know
It
what I mean?
really
Like,
is.
This is some shit they'd make in 2019.
It really is. Now that you said that, that's exactly what I'm gonna call it because that's
It is.
literally what
Yeah,
it feels
dude.
like.
That is a 2019.
Oh
ass
my
map.
god, it's literally like.
That is release Ormond dog shit.
Oh my god, release Ormond. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad
Also,
one.
the hip. Can I just say the hitboxes are so bad on that map too?
They don't work.
Like,
yeah,
I've
the
seen
benches. The benches.
The benches, the picnic benches. Oh my god.
I've had Springtraps drop chase just to stare at the axe after whiffing, because they try and throw it on the bench.
Oh my god.
So I don't know how that happens.
I don't know. I bet Huntress is the same. I don't.
I
play it, so that's why I don't
guarantee
know.
all range killers are like that right now.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Not
those
Pyramid
benches.
Head, smile.
Not Pyramid
Yeah,
Head.
except yeah, he gets a pass. I wonder if
Gotta
Dracula
make
can hit
it.
over that.
Almost certainly, yeah. It's not taller than him, I would assume.
You would
Which I
hope.
think is how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the map's bad though.
Yeah.
Everything's connected. There's like 4 insane windows on the main building. Special shout out, especially dog shit window. The Foxy's Cove window where they just don't stagger. I think that one's worse than Ball Pit. I know that's not a popular.
Yeah,
take.
no, I
think that one's
agree.
stronger than
They're
Ball Pit.
both bad.
Yeah, they're both really bad. I think that's the worst map.
I think-
You can get a
Maybe in the
fast fault
game.
on both of them. Like it's so. Stupid.
I think the Cove window is worse just because it chains into 3 different loops where you can either run the Cove on its own, run into parts and services, which chains to that car or that dumpster loop outside, or you can,
Which is a good palette, by the way.
yeah, or you can play the two pallets right in the middle of the pizzeria if they both spawn there.
Or you can go backstage as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
which that pallet's not as good,
Backstage,
but it
yeah,
still
it's not
leads
good,
to
but
Ball
there's
Pit,
a good window there. There's a good window there.
and it
Like,
goes to
like
Ball
Cove-
Pit.
Yeah, and
You
it
are
goes to Ball
getting-
Pit.
You are getting 3 vaults on Cove window. You are absolutely getting entity blocked on Cove window. The
Unless-
killer will not catch you
Unless it's a
unless they have a
range killer.
projectile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you try to run it the other way, guess what? They're just gonna go to the car pallet
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best windows in the game, if not the best window in the game. It's fucking nutty. And it's only strong, it's only really, really strong like that because they don't stagger. If they had a stagger, it would still be a good window, but it wouldn't be that strong.
Yeah.
Not to mention that because of how the doorway is, it's like almost impossible to throw a projectile. Like if you're
Yeah.
a projectile killer, it's still also extremely hard.
Because
to
the
hit it.
fucking box is there where Foxy is supposed to be.
Yeah, the box is there.
They just block everything. It's so annoying.
Very annoying. It's I think say they do nerf that window, you still have Ball Pit, which is also one of the best windows in the game.
You can get a fastball any angle on that ball pit window. By the way,
Yeah. And if Ball Pit doesn't spawn, you have a really strong palette too.
Yeah, that God
Yep.
palette is insane.
Yeah.
What were they cooking?
I think there's nowhere on the map that is not safe. You have Shack in the corner, then you have a shit ton of fillers between Shack and Main, with the double
have bad
pallet, the
collisions.
the Greenville double pallets. Then you have Main building, and then you have the dumpster side of Main, which has fillers in it, and another tile, and then you have a tile connected to that. Like it's safe everywhere.
No, I
don't
don't.
forget there's the pallet behind the building too. I forgot about that one.
Yep,
Like
which
against
is
the
a
wall.
Yeah,
decent
yep.
palette. You can mind game that one, but that's still a pretty decent palette.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but I heard that apparently the map was bugged and it's spawning
heard
every
that as well.
filler that could possibly spawn. So if
That's what I did
that
with
gets
Borgo.
fixed,
Borgo came out.
yeah, if that gets fixed, we'll see how it is. But I still think it'll be pain and suffering for killer
I
regardless.
actually did not hear that.
I've heard that as well.
Aesthetically, I like the map. I wish there were more Easter eggs though.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
As
a
a
very
big
pretty
FNAF
map. It is a very pretty map. I agree.
I need my
But I think
obscure Wallbit
Garden of
reference.
Joy. Garden of Joy is a very pretty map in general, though. I think. I'm sorry, Realm, not Garden of Joy. The map, the Withered Isle. I think it's called. I think
Oh.
it's just a very pretty realm in general.
The loam.
The Gloam. Oh, the Loam. Sorry, not the Gloam.
The whatever
That's
the
a different
offering
kind of
is
thing.
called. The
Yeah,
luscious.
the
Wait,
Icarus
which
Loam.
one? Which one? Which
the
one?
the Gloam fucking dredges power.
Icarus Loam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very pretty map. I enjoy it. Like it's like fun to be on. But like if I'm like trying to win and I'm on that map, I'm like, well, fuck, man.
It's fun to be on
You know?
until someone brings you to the
Hit
cove
9
for the ball
pallets
pit.
Yeah, I feel like I have the privilege, I guess, of playing a killer who can kind of deal with the windows. Like if I hinder you and you're far enough away, you're getting hit. Like I'm sorry, if I'm close enough, it's a hit because you have to medium vault it. And those windows aren't very good if you have to medium vault. But like for like anyone in B tier or like lower B tier or even some of the A tiers who don't have a hinder, I feel like those windows are going to waste a lot of time. Even the one behind stage is pretty good too. You know, the loading dock.
Yeah, the little back
Yeah, I
one.
actually like that one a lot.
It's a
It
really
buys
good
me
window.
like maybe 3-4 seconds.
Yeah, it's a that main building is especially bad. I think.
Dude, even on somebody like Kaneki, who can like insta vault the window with his enraged tentacle grab, it's still pain and suffering to play on.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the worst on? Well, other than just killers being terrible, like the bad killers. What's like a good killer that really would struggle on that map?
I mean,
Oni.
yeah, Oni,
Ah.
Kaneki, maybe
The Pirate
Billy.
Cove window, yeah, when he can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Billy.
Wait, who? Sorry?
Can he curve that?
No, I don't. I seriously doubt it. The fucking the big ass fox is blocking most of
Yeah,
the.
so-
Imagine being Wraith in the ball pit. Trying to uncloak. Nope,
And
fastball.
uncloak. Nope, nope, not today, Mr. Wraith.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a bad map.
Twins.
But Twins has a bad always.
Yeah, that's a bad map.
Their power just doesn't work.
That is a shitty map. I don't really have any other thoughts on it past that.
Yeah,
though.
that's it. That's it for me.
That shit's ass.
Do we want to talk about? We talked about the axe already, right?
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the stealth? Because I am a notorious stealth killer lover. They're like probably my favorite way to.
I love the concept, but he's
Wait.
too friggin' loud.
Yeah. He's too
Yeah,
loud
he's
for
Unless
pretty
you're
me.
running
loud.
glitch trap, it just sounds like you're just like a giant machine is just approaching you at all
I
times.
feel like I don't hear Matthew Lillard either. I feel like he's pretty quiet. Not as quiet as Glitch Trap, but I feel like the default model is by far the loudest.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, his boot
Yeah.
too big for he got them feet.
Fucking big old feet. Yeah, it just feels like what's? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He just feels. I feel like his stealth is decent. I really like the stealth aspect. Security badge. We're not talking about add-ons yet because I don't want to get us off
Yeah,
track.
we'll
again.
get to add-ons in a minute.
Yeah, but his stealth, which can be amplified by a certain add-on, is pretty
Two
solid.
add-ons.
I think. I think he's one of the better like killers who aren't full stealth killers that does stealth. I really
I
enjoy it.
really like the map traversal. I think it allows for insane synergies with. By the way, I just want to quickly cover this. Springtrap, I think he's one of the most versatile killers in terms of perk usage.
I agree.
I agree.
Hands down. I used to say Wraith was up there, but I think he's tied with Springtrap now. Like, you
Yeah.
can play
Yeah.
this killer like any way you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I have so much nice shit to say about this killer.
Especially with like
Uh,
how diverse his add-on set is that we're going to talk about later. It lets you build in so many more ways than you would expect.
I generally think behavior's cooking. I just think they just need to let it cook just a tiny bit more. Maybe put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes. Behavior.
Yeah, I think his stealth, it's not the strongest part, definitely not, but I don't think it should have been, because everyone's going to use the stealth, not everyone's going to use the projectile, and the projectile should be strong if you're going to go for that, I feel like. That's just my take on it.
I think the primary reason that they gave him a smaller turret radius and made his stealth last so long was to promote usage of the cameras, since the cameras reveal you through the undetectable. I think that's the only reason that they made it as long as they did, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like, they want people to use the cameras.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the cameras are still worth it for survivors. I really
No, they're
See, like,
definitely
the
not.
only time I ever find it worth it is if you're. Oh, I didn't mean to mute. If you're in a Swift, I think it's useful if like one person's on a camera and you're say at Shack and then they expose Springtrap at Shack. It's like, oh, you just see him for 10 seconds at Shack. But I don't know. I would rather just manually walk to gens. It's not a lot of
Yeah.
maps are so small. It doesn't matter.
Like,
Yeah.
they're not worth using, but I think that they were just trying to promote the use of it by giving him that long undetectable, if that makes sense.
100%.
Like, in solo queue, they're like, uh-oh, this killer has undetectable for 20 seconds. Like, let me look on the camera to see if he's coming my way or if he's going into a door to teleport to me or whatever. But, like, unfortunately, the security doors give you a lot of that information without you even needing to use the cameras, like the monitor blinking when he's teleporting and stuff like that.
What could they do to make the cameras worth using? You know what I mean?
Good
I don't think
question.
there's anything you can do.
Yeah, that's a good
I can't
question.
think of anything.
First up, I don't think like any blindness effects should impact the cameras. Like Mindbreaker and Third Seal, I don't think they should affect the aura being seen. Sorry, hot take for other Springtrap enjoyers, but
I
don't-
agree.
I don't like.
Wait, you
I don't like
want
when
your
that kind of
killer
stuff
to be
happens.
nerfed slightly? How dare you?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that because
I'm an
Yeah, I do
arbiter
too.
of balance, despite
No, I
what some of my
completely
takes
agree
may
with
say.
you. I completely agree with you.
yeah,
Yeah, I just don't think Kirk should
Well, because
So
it's
it
its own
hides
type
its
of
aura.
aura, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
he's like a
basically its
different
own
color.
type.
Yeah. It's like a staticky aura. Like they want
Just-
it to be
just my
separate.
opinion, though.
They want it to be different, but I mean, like, to be completely fair, the whole idea with like, oh, white auras are not affected by blindness perks, but like Mindbreaker works on Xeno turrets too. So I have no idea what they were
It's
cooking.
probably unintended. It might
Oh.
just be a bug, and we don't know.
It's been like that since launch.
Yeah. Shit. Who would have thought? A bug in Dead by Daylight.
Whoa.
No, yeah. I just like, I feel like we're not really like arguing, which is kind of the fun bit.
We'll
We're
argue
always
about
kinda, like,
add-ons
nodding at each
maybe.
other.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
probably.
maybe we'll have some takes on add-ons. We'll see.
Like, sorry, I think like I just think he's a well-made killer. I don't really have
Yeah.
much to say against it.
Like,
You know, and I don't want to just sound like
the killer of all time.
yeah.
You know, I don't want it to sound like a circle jork, but like, he's just
Echo
a well-made
chamber?
killer. Echo chamber. Yeah. Yeah. So we like the stealth, we like the axe. Do we want to talk about anything we don't like about the killer? We can all kind of go one at a time and talk about that for a bit. I can start. My big dislike for Springtrap is an add-on. One certain add-on. It is a blue add-on called Bonnie's Guitar Strings.
I was gonna go, oh, you
I
hate Freddy's hat too?
fucking
Oh!
hate this add-on. I think this is such a badly made add-on. Fucking hate it. And I'll tell you why, okay? So for the video I did on Springtrap, I went and I found all the goddamn add-ons that show you aura progress. There's one for Wraith, there's one for Legion, there's one for Demogorgon, and there's one for Springtrap. So Wraith and Legion, those are iridescents. I think the effect that it gives is befitting of an iridescent. I think that's fair. Demogorgons is also blue. Demogorgon shows generators that are currently being worked on in yellow, it's like similar to like something like Surveillance or Eruption or Jagged Compass. The difference is Bonnie's Guitar Strings shows the auras of the intensity. They're redder. For anyone who doesn't know, like the Wraith and the Legion one.
Mhm.
The issue is Demogorgon can't fucking look around when he's going through his portal like Dickhead can. Springtrap.
Dickhead.
So inherently, that is just a complete power imbalance in terms of add-on design. If this was an iridescent, I'd be completely fine with this effect. The issue is, it is in behavior's mind on the same level as Demogorgon's add-on, which it's just not. So you either need to buff 11 Soda, or you need to nerf Bonnie's Guitar Strings, and I think nerfing Bonnie's Guitar Strings, oh my gosh, if I could talk, Guitar Strings is the better play, because I think it's just too strong for the rarity.
Agreed.
I think making it an iridescent doesn't do anything because there are people out there like Zet and I who have hundreds of the add-on. Like, I have 500 of them.
Hundreds, yeah.
So they make that shit iridescent, and I don't care.
No. They made coffee a purple for Kaneki. It fixed the issue.
Oh,
Trust.
they fixed it. Oh, the
People aren't
14%
just
speed
running
was
fucking
OP,
Coffee
right?
every match.
That was the
Yeah.
problem. It was the speed and the auto aim and not the insta vault, right?
Yeah. I just don't like Guitar Strings. I think it's a really underthought, I guess is the word, add-on. And there's people who would tell you it's fine, but like,
I have three
I think
ideas.
people will tell you it's fine. People will tell you it's fine because they don't want it to be nerfed because Springtrap's kind of mid. But like, we had this same issue with Pinky Finger Clown back in the day.
Yep.
Where Clown was terrible, but Pinky Finger was incredibly strong, and Pinky Finger needed to go. You know, I don't know.
So
I refuse to use it.
I have three proposed ideas to change it. One is the current downside to the add-on is that it makes the undetectable duration cut in half, which can be somewhat offset with security badge, right? But,
Yep.
However, I have one of my three suggestions is just removing the undetectable altogether, which is probably the one that I recommend the least. My second one is also making the teleport speed slower by like 30 to 40%, so that way streamers doesn't offset it, right? So that way he can't just defend a 3-gen with it mindlessly. But the one that I like the most is the add-on description literally says, while moving between security doors. Why not have it show the generators when you are in the actual teleport animation, just like Demogorgons? Because that's what it says in the add-on
That's
description.
what it should do. Yeah, that is what it should do.
That's actually a pretty decent change. What the heck?
That's all you
That
have
would
to
make it
do.
befitting. Like, my big issue is it is not a rare add-on. This effect is too strong to be rare. And like just like you said, just changing the rarity on it now doesn't change it. Like because people have 10,000 of them already. Yeah, I think those are three good changes. I think the one I would go for is either the third one or the first one. I think the effect would still be kind of bullshit if he just didn't have stealth. Because like then theoretically you could like bring like Tinkerer still. Like yeah, granted Tinkerer's gonna tell you, but if you wanted the stealth, you could just use Tinkerer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really dislike this add-on.
Yeah.
I can also cover a few other add-ons I don't like if we're ready to talk about those.
Do we want to start from like? Do we want to go between like rarities? Like yeah, order of rarity.
You want to work our way up?
Yeah, and we don't have to talk about all of them either. Like, I don't think anyone.
I have nothing to say about.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has anything to say about like rotten pizza. You know,
we could just kind of give like a general like yeah, good, or if we want to talk about it, we could stop.
Are we tier listing the add-ons on the Stakeout podcast?
Paper plate, I'm okay with this one. I don't really have any thoughts.
Yeah, I don't have any opinions. It's all right.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Because how long is it? How long does it take an axe out? I know another survivor taking out was like 5 seconds.
It's 8 seconds base kit.
It's eight by base,
I
and
think.
5 if someone else's.
Yeah. Yep. 8 seconds base.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I don't have
something.
anything to say.
Yeah. Help wanted ad. This is just for new players. Fine.
I have a hot opinion about this one.
Oh no.
I don't know if when you're holding up the axe with this add-on, you notice how like it starts like really small and then it slowly trickles down. Like
it dips.
I think it should just instantly be all the way down. Why should it have a downside of waiting to see where it lands?
Right. Yeah. That is silly.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm so like pissy about this add-on, but it infuriates me. Like Blight doesn't have that, Nurse doesn't have that. You know where you're going with all these training add-ons. Where this one, you have to wait for it to trickle down to where it's gonna land.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I did not know that. I don't think I've ever used it.
It's not
Yeah, it's
worth
terrible.
it. It's so not worth it unless you're learning how to use Freddy's hat, which is also terrible.
Wanted ad.
It's good with Freddy's hat, but I don't like Freddy's. I'm sorry, I know there's some Freddy's hat.
I'm sure we'll
get there. We'll get there.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
Help
later.
wanted ad does not get the seal of approval from the stakeout.
No, big quadruple thumbs down. That shit's.
I'm hitting the red X button.
The red X. Restaurant menu reduces the minimum retrieval time. I like this one quite a bit. I think it feels really good.
W.
Yeah.
W Brown add-on.
Yes, I agree. This is what Brown add-on should be.
I may or may not have a slight critique of it though, because you get the axe back base kit in 7 seconds, and this add-on makes it like 5.5 seconds roughly. It's like 5.6 or whatever. It was 10% on the PTB, and I still thought it was fine. And I think getting your axe back every like 5 seconds feels really oppressive when you're playing Survivor. And he's running it with like.
If you missed.
Yeah, but the fact
it's longer if you hit.
Yeah, no, 100%. But it's the fact that you could run it with like hook, which we will get to later, that makes it feel bad sometimes. It's like specifically that combo. I don't think that's menu's fault entirely, but I would still be like okay if it was 15% instead of 20.
Yeah, this could be one of those add-ons like Philly or Matchbook for Ghostface, where you can make it partially base kit if they decided they want to.
Yeah, exactly. Like just make it partially base kit.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because I like it. I use it every game almost, but it does feel like shit to play against sometimes.
I'll talk about that when I get there. All right, Rotten Pizza. This is one I briefly want to talk about. Overarching theme of these add-ons. I don't like the add-ons that reward you for missing. They're not really for me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I don't like them.
You can build, like, there's some add-ons I feel you can build around missing, but I don't know why you would want to miss to begin with. That I'll get into this later, but the one iridescent I am vilely against, and I'll get into that later. But
yeah.
Wait.
This is a thumb down for me. I don't like this one.
Your anti-iridescent add-on number 1?
Yeah.
No!
This is one I want to talk about really bad, because it's fucking weird. Office phone.
I love it.
Within 24 meters of the survivors embedded with the fire axe, other survivors suffer from the oblivious and broken.
I love it.
I think this is such a weird add-on.
It's so dog shit. I love it.
I think it should just be if you are within someone who's had the axe thrown at them within the past 30 seconds or something like that, just you get the oblivious for 20 seconds or something like that. It's
Wait.
super
I wish
simple,
the
it's a fun
effect
one.
stayed, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
on them for a little bit.
That's the problem
Like,
is that it doesn't linger.
If it lingered, I think this would be I'd say this would be overall a pretty good add-on. But right now, I think its current state, it's just
So bad.
I think the only good part about it is it lets you know if someone's lingering.
Yeah.
I like that.
Only if
That's
they're
a good
injured.
point.
Only if they're
It's
injured.
good. It's good for the information, not for the effects it gives.
No.
Yeah,
Hear me out.
yeah, that's a good point.
I have a build for this add-on because I fell in love with it.
Okay.
So you run it with Face the Darkness and an anti-heal perk like Gift of Pain or Sloppy Butcher, right?
Right.
Well, I've been running that a lot, actually.
Yeah, because the idea is since all of the survivors within that 24 meters get Oblivious, it lets Face the Darkness activate within your terror radius. So you can see them when they're close by if they're not injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, if they are injured, since it makes them broken, it'll interrupt them from healing, and then their healing progress will regress with the hemorrhage status effect. That is
I like it.
the
Very niche.
only
That is kind of
the
neat. Yeah.
only niche that it has. I don't even use it with the anti-heal. I just use it with Face the Darkness, and then I run Celebrate posters, so that way they run into their teammates. Like a sandbag add-on combo.
I kind of like that. Write that down.
Yeah, dude, Celebrate poster, Office Phone, Face the Darkness, and then like Superior Anatomy, Unbound, and Batteries included is my favorite build.
Overall, I think it's a strange add-on. I'm just gonna give it like a 5 out of 10.
I think it's ass. I think it's bottom one.
Really?
What, Office Phone?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely terrible, dreadful dog shit that you should never
Wow.
use, but I love it so much, so I use it every game.
I have another one that I think might be bottom one, but I'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
I do think it's really bad though.
It could use buffs. Just
Yeah.
put a linger effect, and I think it's good. I
Yeah.
mean, the information it gives is fine. Like if you know someone's lingering, but I would like the power, like the effects to linger.
Yeah, like 20 seconds.
So, Office Phone, Stakeout Podcast, thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle.
All
All right. Speaking of bottom one, we have the party hat. This
Whoa.
add-on does everything I fucking hate.
Whoa.
Rewards you for missing, and then nerfs it also. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Whoa.
I originally liked this on the PTB, but that's because I found the infrared tech. I don't know if you saw the infrared tech I found, like where you could detect
yeah.
people going through
I
doors.
love that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's gone now. So this, I don't like this. I thought it was really good because like, oh, you're just able to detect if people are traversing doors more efficiently. But now
Yeah.
it's like, now you just get a giant bubble and it decays. That's it.
It has one very cool niche use case where you can, if you throw your axe high enough on certain, whether it's like a tree or a building, the bubble expanding will touch like the top of your head, so you get the effects of say.
But it doesn't touch the survivor.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time it's useful. You just run it with hook and you throw it really high,
Oh,
so
that's
that
really cool. That seems kind of high skill ceiling.
it's very fun.
Yeah.
The problem is, if you're able to hit up high enough, what's stopping you from just hitting the axe anyways?
Right, exactly.
POV you loaded into Hawkins.
Okay,
this is
well,
my-
yeah, but the problem with Hawkins is I don't think the ceilings are tall enough for it not to touch the survivor.
I don't know,
Unless you're in like the portal room or something.
I've been using it on the pizzeria because it works really well with the pizzeria's ceiling
Walls?
or walls. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So I have to use it on more maps, but that was the combo I was trying it out with. Because other than that, I think like I guess you could use it with Endo CPU if like there's a double pallet or something. But
Unbearable stench.
I'm gonna put this like not meh, but like slightly like eh.
yeah, it's
I
whatever.
just really dislike it.
It's kinda
I
bad.
don't like the add-ons that reward you for missing. That is literally just a me thing, though. Like that, I am not a fan of that design. But it's fine. Like I'm sure if people like it, they like that add-on.
I think if he had more interesting miss add-ons, then it would be a lot more fun and a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
And can I give an opinion for a rework for this?
Yeah, of course.
So you guys probably know this, but if you throw an axe at a door, it disables the camera, right?
Yeah.
So I would like this add-on to instead, if you hit a door with an axe, the effect lingers once you recoil the axe on the door. Like the camera gets disabled.
yeah.
Like,
Doesn't
it's a
it
reboot.
already do that
That's
base
really
kit?
cool. Break cameras for longer, essentially, right?
Yeah, I would. Well, like no, like so as long as the axe is in the door, the camera's permanently disabled.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
But
gotcha.
I want an add-on that if you recall the axe after hitting the door, it lingers for, let's say, maybe 10 seconds.
Oh, it already
Yeah,
does
I think
that.
that would have a... Does it? I thought it didn't.
Yeah, no, base kit and lingers. It's not 10 seconds, but it's like 5 or something.
Oh.
It's not like super long or anything, but like they can't teleport and they can't look through that camera once you a couple seconds after you recall.
I do like that idea though.
Yeah, they could still make that longer, or alternatively, you could even use the door link system and have it disabled the door that it's linked to as well.
Oh.
I think that's cool.
That could be sick.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Very smart ideas.
Yeah.
Hire me.
So for party hat itself, though, thumbs down for me. I hate this fucking hat.
Yeah, generally thumbs down.
Would absolutely be a W if it equipped a party hat onto Springtrap's head when you load it into the trial.
True. All the survivors.
Yeah.
Survivors too, yeah. It's like that pig add-on. We're like, oh, well, I know what they got. Dude, have you heard my bull? This is super off topic. Have you heard my Wesker Bullhorn rework?
No.
It needs to do nothing. Make the voice lines universal. Everybody
Just
can-
map wide.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back on topic though. Probably the safest add-on design, the ripped curtain. It's just sloppy butcher add-on.
Every killer has one like this.
I need to rant about this add-on because I tested it a lot. It's fucking dog shit.
Really?
It does not work if you down somebody with your power, even though it says when your axe hits a survivor. So it only works if you injure them or if you hit them into deep wound. Yeah. I literally tested it in a custom the other day while I was writing my script for the add-on video.
That has to be a bug. That has to be a bug,
It
right?
didn't do it on the PTB either. It just does not work if you down people. It's only if you injure them.
That is so strange.
It's super dog shit. Don't use it. And they nerfed it from PTB. It was 70 seconds. So it's even worse. And Vigil is like hard
On this
meta.
add-on.
No, it's terrible. Yeah. I'm sorry I ruined it.
Vigil's also really strong right now too, which I don't think we want to get into on this podcast.
Yeah, no, if we talk
No,
about Vigil, we'll be here for like 5 hours. So yeah, unfortunately it's really bad just because it doesn't work on downs. Otherwise it would be a really good slugging add-on, which I think is why they did that. Because you could just like slug somebody, go into a door, TP across
If
the map.
the axe is embedded in them, does it just stay at 60 seconds until it's removed, or does it just instantly start regressing?
It starts regressing as soon as you hit them.
Okay, this add-on's...
Now, one thing that it
my opinion
does...
has completely changed.
One thing that it does do, actually, is that it procs if you hit them, if they have endurance. So if you tunnel them off hook or if they pop a septic,
Really?
it actually refreshes the timer, so you can use it to tunnel.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry I'm ruining it for you. It's so bad.
I'm getting sad now.
It's really, really bad. I thought it was really good until I tested it more, and yeah, it's complete dog shit.
Great. Now I know it's dog shit. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Ruining days.
I was gonna say it's all right, and now I'm just gonna say it's a meh.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's,
Thanks.
it's C tier.
Damn. All right. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, we get to
Yep.
talk about good add-ons now, right? Like security badge.
Oh, one more thing. Ripped curtain. Stakeout podcast. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. That shit's
Thumbs
ass.
down. Security badge. My favorite add-on.
W.
This gives you an additional 15 seconds.
10
to
seconds.
your-
10.
10 seconds. Thank you. Okay, I'm so sorry. I misread. I thought it said 30 seconds. Yeah. An additional 10 seconds to your stealth, bring it up to 30 seconds.
It's
I
pretty
fucking love
fun.
this add-on.
Yeah, I love having no red stain in chase.
Yeah.
It's
a
very
one.
fun. I approve. I have nothing else to say on it.
This
Yeah,
is my biggest thumbs up yet.
yeah.
Love this add-on. Streamers.
Partial base kit, please.
Just makes your movement speed. I think full base kit.
Yeah.
Increase your movement speed by 20%.
It's
while
literally
you're going
0.6
forward.
seconds. It's like half a second
It
saved.
feels so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it. I don't
Would-
really
what-
feel like I have a lot to say on this one. I think it's just
What
a
new
full base
effect
kit.
would you give it if you made a
I
base
talked
kit?
about it in my video.
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
thought-
let you promote your video.
Oh, right. I talked about it in my video. I had to move it up a rarity though because it would have been way too fucking strong for a green. I essentially gave it ricochet blades for Trickster because I thought it was really funny.
Whoa, that sounds fucking sick.
Imagine the axe bouncing off a fucking wall and hitting David in the face. Like it'd be so good. Yeah, I think that effect should be base kit though. Because I don't think it's a strong add-on. Like I think it's like a mid-tier add-on, but it just
It's
feels
just a
really,
feels good
really
add-on.
good.
Yeah, exactly. It just feels good. It's not even
It's like Garden
necessarily
Rake for
strong.
Freddy. It's not that good. It just feels good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Oh god, I don't want to talk about it again. Bonnie's guitar strings. I already talked about it.
basically
Yeah,
covered
we
it.
already talked about it, so let's skip it and do the
Giga
other
thumbs
blues.
down.
It's the most S tier add-on.
Yeah,
It's gonna
by
get gutted
far.
100%.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it
yeah.
won't.
Yeah. Yep. Chica's bib. I think this is kind of
Poo.
dog shit.
I think it's poo.
It's so bad. It's
Yeah, this
really
is
bad.
this is the one that gives you exhaustion if you're in the area of effect for 5 seconds. The
5 seconds is
effect
nothing.
is good. Well, I think the effect's good for an add-on. The activation condition is bad. I think if you hit them with the axe, they get exhausted. It could be decent because that would deny life, balanced landing, nothing else.
And it would fuck over Springtrap's biggest exhaustion counter, overcome.
Well, I think overcome procs beforehand because it does with genetic limits.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
bib is when
Bro,
you
so it
wouldn't
miss,
do
so
that.
you would have to like throw it at their feet and then hit them.
You have
Yeah.
to purposely
So
miss
dumb.
and then get them
So
one.
dumb.
If you know they have it, it's okay. Yeah, this
You know
yeah,
what it
miss.
is
It's
really
not one,
good against,
This
actually?
add-on's terrible.
You can use it for literally one thing, and it's you throw it at a window as somebody's running to the window
yeah,
with
yeah.
life, and then they just get fucked. Or you can.
Hear me out.
I
go ahead.
think like you're gonna say the same thing. As me.
This works on head on as well because the detection works.
Oh
with
yeah,
lockers.
yeah. You throw it at the locker,
So
and they lose
if you know
it.
they head on, just throw it at the locker and then they just get it free down.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the same thing I was about to say, Zed. When you said "hear me out," hear me out. Hit them with the fucking axe while they're vaulting instead of throwing the axe at the window.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
But then they get hella distance, and you're a 115 killer.
Well, they die. You know, they can be, if they're injured, they're dead. If they're healthy, you see exactly where they're going.
Wait, now hear me out. You throw it at someone's foot at the hook, so when they get pulled, they don't have dead hard, and then you tunnel.
Wouldn't you just rather throw the axe at the survivor off the hook and just get the grave?
I'm trying to just think of ways to make this add-on not shit.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You use Chica's bib, okay, with reworked
Alright.
streamers. You hit the wall, the area of effect pops up, and then it ricochets off and hits the survivor.
And then it hits David in the face.
Absolute cinema.
Or hear me out, it puts Chica's bib on Springtrap.
Oh wait,
Esther?
that'd be strong. Yeah. That'd be strong.
Yeah,
And
it's...
unless you get like a cupcake companion like Snug.
That's so funny.
Wait, W, you throw the cupcake
that
and it
add-on's
auto-aims.
bullshit, though. That's a terrible add-on.
It's so
No,
bad.
this add-on not approved.
It might be bottom one. Stakeout, thumbs down.
Yeah, it's
What was
pretty
the other
bad.
one we said was really bad? Office phone?
Office phone, party
Yeah.
hat,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that might be the ones we've said bad.
Help wanted poster.
Oh yeah, help
Help
wanted.
wanted. But yeah, to be fair, that one's not meant to really be good.
Yeah,
So,
that one's not meant to be
Just
good.
wait until we talk about Freddy's hat, smile.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Foxy's Hook. This is probably my least favorite add-on. Well,
No,
except guitar strings.
I agree with you. I know there's a lot of people
hate
that
what they
swear by
do.
this add-on, but I do not like it.
It's super
Well,
strong,
I don't think it's
but
a
it's
weak
not
add-on.
fun.
Yeah, I think it's a strong. I think it's super unhealthy.
Yeah. it's
My
bad.
take with killer design is I don't think a killer who is designed intentionally with haste or hindered as part of their kit should get it through add-ons. I think that is a bad idea. I didn't like Soma Family Photo. I still don't like it. What else is there?
Clown bottle.
Well, no, but
Clown's
Clown has haste
entire
as part of his
power.
kit.
That poor killer.
no,
yeah.
I meant like the add-on that adds extra haste or extra
I
hindrance.
don't mind
Oh.
those. I don't mind those.
Oh, you
really.
don't, oh, okay.
If they have haste as a part of the kit, I don't mind add-ons that improve the haste.
Oh,
I just
okay.
like. I'm trying to think of examples right
When
now.
they add it to killers that don't have the effect in
Yeah,
their base
like
kit.
Family Photo. He's a bad killer, but this is the only example I can think of. Coffee Grounds, I don't like much. Although he does have haste in his
Soldier
kit base
Putty?
kit now. Yes. Yeah, Soldier Putty. I'm not a fan of. Although that's only meant for reloading. I guess it's kind of by a case by case scenario.
There's not a lot of killers with that actually. Now that I'm looking at the roster.
I'm not a fan of.
There's
those.
like Eerie Photo Card Trickster, but is that really problematic?
Not really.
I don't think I don't think many of them are problematic. Like I don't think Coffee Grounds are problematic. I just think like, okay, why does he get more haste here? Although Trapper does have haste base kit now with he puts a trap down.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, back to this add-on. This does two things I don't like. It gives a killer who's not meant to have haste, and it's like a shit ton of haste.
Yeah.
And it
rewards
rewards you
missing.
for missing. I hate both those. It's a really good add-on though. It's probably like top 3, top 4. It's really fucking good.
Do you
I just- I
remember
don't like
the
it.
I don't think it's healthy for
PTB
the game.
version?
Way stronger.
10%, right?
It was 10% for 5 seconds or 7 seconds. It
That's
was something
busted
ridiculous
shit.
like
That's
that.
So busted.
It was so.
That's
6
fucking
seconds. It
broken.
was 6 seconds.
Was it 6? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was very stupid. And then I was like, oh yeah, they're definitely gonna nerf this or rework it. And then they like barely toned it down. I was expecting it to be like 3% when it hit live. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, 7% is.
It's still bonkers, especially because you can just like with haste stacking still in the game, you can just use it with like rapid since you're gonna be M1ing anyway since you missed, and now like
Batteries.
what the hell, dude?
Because gens are going in about 30 seconds right now.
Batteries is also crazy right now because they buffed the range to 16 meters.
But
it's
they
like
nerf the speed.
5% is 5%. That shit is crazy.
It's so good, but
yeah, I'm a rapid fan.
anyways, I'm not a fan. I feel like Springtrap is more rewarding when you hit the axis. You feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about missing and then getting an M1.
Like, if you want to play Foxy's Hook Springtrap, just go play Clowning and only use yellows.
Yep, I agree. Big thumbs down for Foxy's Hook for me. Sorry.
Thumbs down, boo.
Yep, I'm all thumbs down.
I'm not a fan. Freddy's hat. I don't think I've ever used this,
Boo, dog shit, boo.
but I know a lot of people swear by it.
No,
there's
dog shit.
There's a subset of Springtrap players that swear by it. I'm sorry, I still feel like in most scenarios I can get the hit normally with the axe even without.
Yeah, that
this.
subset of players is wrong. Smile.
Yoshi's the hot one.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a comment we got. There was some person who said Yoshi sounds so hot.
And now here I am telling everyone their opinion is wrong.
Yeah, well, that's what makes you hot, you know?
I don't like this add-on. I'm sorry, subset of players. I just feel like I can just hit the axe normally without it.
Yep, I agree.
90% of the scenarios, yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
I have no
I
other
like
opinions.
this.
even if you
like this.
become a specialist with the add-on, congratulations, you are now down an add-on slot forever because you can only play
Yeah,
with
you
this
get one
add-on.
add-on slot.
When this
And you're
killer
gonna
has
use
so many
Foxy's Hook,
cool
'cause you always
add-ons.
miss.
Yeah, that was the
It's why I
other
don't
thing
like
too.
That's why I don't like parade gloves on Clown. I hate things that change the base kit like that.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't like it. It's like, why am I doing this when I can just get used to normal?
That
Yeah.
being said,
That's why,
Freddy's hat
yeah.
does have one niche. And it was like you said, you just use it with Foxy's Hook. Since the weight is increased, it hits the ground faster.
Yep.
So you can actually use it with AoE effects, which... by AoE effects, I
don't
mean
care.
Foxy's Hook.
I'd rather just not miss the axe.
Based.
You know, you just said my exact, fucking, boiled down my entire take on these add-ons. I'd rather just fucking not miss. You know? I'd rather just fucking hit the axe.
Thing is, I do like the idea behind the axe AoE doing status effects for people that aren't as good at projectiles, because it does make it more, accessible. But I think the effects that they chose were way too either boring or problematic or unhealthy. I think Endo CPU is well designed. We'll get to that one later, but I think that one's fine.
I think that one's okay. Yeah, because you have to kind of go out of your way to use it like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think stuff like that is
You're
cool.
not being rewarded for missing. You're being rewarded for dropping it with the intention of using the
Yeah,
add-on.
you have to set it up and play around
if you throw that
it.
at the survivor, you know...
Yeah, exactly.
bother me.
It requires a setup, and then you have to play around it, whereas the other ones are just damn, I missed, but I still got value. You know?
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed value with Endo CPU, which is why it's well designed.
Mm-hmm. So thumbs down or... I'm guessing thumbs
Down.
down.
Yeah, fuck Freddy's hat, this shit's
great.
ass.
I'm sorry,
Freddy's
subset
hat.
of players. Don't hate me, please.
They're wrong.
Fuck Freddy's hat.
Now,
right,
onto a
moving
cool
on.
add-on that I love.
think this add-on's underrated. Yeah. I think
Purple
it's a
Guy
good
Drawing
add-on.
is sick.
This
I
is
think it's
essentially
niche,
I'm all
but,
ears
it's
for
fun.
people who have the axe in their back.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
based Giga Chad Springtrap add-on.
I like it. I approve. I have nothing else to say, really.
No, yeah,
I
it's
don't
cool.
really have- yeah, any other take on that? Thumbs up for Purple Guy Drawing.
Also, something really cool about it that I found out in my testing for my video was the fact that, one, the aura reading on it is map wide. So even if you can't see the sound notification of the fast vault, you can still see the aura.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you can actually see them going into lockers with it, even though lockers have base kit aura blocking.
Interesting.
I mean, you can already see the axe or if they get in a locker, but
That I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention
I did
to
not
that.
know that. Yeah.
yeah, you can see the axe going into the locker. That happened to me. I was recording some games, and this David gets in a locker, and that with quick and quiet. And I'm just like, I literally see the axe going in the locker.
Right. Yeah, that's funny.
That's awesome.
Should we talk about this one next? Thumbs up, by the way, on Purple Guy Drawing,
Yeah,
right?
thumbs up.
One other thing to note on Purple Guy Drawing is I'm All Ears does not work on Quick and Quiet or Cut Loose, but Purple Guy Drawing does.
Ooh,
Really?
I did not know that.
Yeah, very
Hey,
important
Cooking
to know.
Quiet's like kind of really good right now.
Yeah, very, very important to know. Silent Vault perks, I'm All Ears does not activate, but Purple Guy Drawing does still work on them, so that is something worth noting.
I wonder if that's intended.
No idea.
Interesting.
So yeah, we can go on to purples now.
Approved.
Big thumbs up.
Yeah, approved. I think his blues are generally not great, like in design, but I think Purple Guy Drawing's solid.
Yeah, we like Purple
Like
Guy
what
Drawing.
was like Chica's bib, I hate. Guitar strings, I hate. I like one of his blues.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has
same.
one well-designed blue add-on. Honestly, his peak in his add-on design is with his purples. We will
Yeah,
get
I
to
think
peak.
these are all hits. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with Access Panel. The fake Banette's favorite fucking add-on.
W
No,
add-on.
I actually think it's pretty.
pretty good, yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
It is
Like
awesome.
on
Yeah, it's
PTB, I thought it was kind of bad.
Yeah.
It was
But,
fun on PTB though.
The Killer Instinct is it's so delicious.
It's so strong, and the fact that you can see the door numbers makes like going for the link shots actually way more practical.
Hot take. I wish the door numbers were base kit when holding the axe.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah,
That'd be nice.
Never mind, it's not a hot take.
Yeah, I think it's a hot take.
Not among us here at the
There's
Stakeout
not
Podcast.
much you can. Yeah, there's not much you could do like in suggesting Springtrap that I would be super against, unless you're just like, he should fucking get exposed. He puts
He
the
should.
axe up,
He
you
should
know?
be. They should change Foxy's hook to expose survivors within the axe's AOE, and he should be
Yeah.
120 move speed
Yeah,
without the axe.
Exactly.
And give him a gun and an 8-meter tear radius.
Like, there's not much you could suggest that would make me be like, that's a bad idea.
No,
Yeah, access
I actually
panel, though.
like I like holding it up and seeing the numbers. It makes me feel like I can more information's going in my noggin. It feels like
Yeah.
and like I can plan around things more efficiently in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like this add-on quite
It
a bit.
rolls.
pretty
It's fun. It's good.
I approve.
Approved.
Stakeout Podcast. Thumbs up.
Big thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Celebrate poster.
My
This was one
favorite-
that scared me on the PTB. I like I said earlier, I had my impassioned rant about haste. This one I feel different about because I think it gives it to everyone and it equals it out.
Yeah.
It's not just killer gets fucking 10% haste and survivor just dies.
This
Everybody gets the effect.
this add-on on PTB was literally, I want to tunnel this one guy because only you and that other survivor got the haste, and now his teammates can't body block for him because I can just go around them. Now that it gives it to everybody, they can actually use it against you to go for altruistic plays, and that makes it way more interesting and engaging for both sides to play with. It is my favorite add-on
Hot
in the
take-
entire game.
Not a hot take, but I think this. I know there's like the subset of Springtrap haters fucking hate this add-on.
Yeah.
It's so
I
fun.
don't hate it. I think it's fun.
I think this one has so much like fun potential, like throw an axe into someone and then chase someone else. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
fun.
like it's fun to use, it's fun to play against, it requires you to think, it promotes altruism, and it's a healthy design where like everybody gets to enjoy it, you know? It's not just the person in chase, but like even the other survivors, they can use it to rotate around the map to different gens faster, or like I said, to go for body block plays or pallet saves or whatever, like set up a flashlight save. It just makes chases
Can
more
I-
dynamic.
Can I also give another compliment to this add-on?
Mhm.
It feels good to be hit by this because you just go so fucking fast.
Yeah, like
as
it's
Survivor.
fun
You just
to
feel so
Until you go
face.
so fast you run into a wall.
Yeah.
It's that one Tricks card from the anniversary event where everybody gets
I was
haste,
gonna
but
bring
as an
that up.
add-on.
Dude, this during the anniversary,
Like,
with that tricks card.
It's my
Zooming.
favorite. It is literally my favorite add-on in the game, and I've been so addicted to it that I was just running this add-on for like a whole day, and I went on an 11-game win streak without using any like gen
It's
perks.
a lot of fun, man. It's a
Yeah,
fun
this
one.
add-on's fun. I approve it.
It's perfect.
I don't think it's super duper strong, but I think it's a lot of fun.
See, I think it's
Thumbs up.
really strong.
I think it's
low-key.
really strong.
I think it's
Do
top
you?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, top 5 is fair. Yeah, I think his top 1 is so far above everything else, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it's like Bonnie's
Access panel I put below that.
Access, Foxy, and Celebrate for me, and then Fast Coin at 5.
Yep, I think that's fair. Indo CPU. This is like that Skull Merchant add-on that gives you faster braking. So this gives you a 25% to your braking, and it lingers for 5 seconds.
It's
It's
cool.
faster
only-
than Brutal, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brutal's 20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty.
I
Cool.
mean,
I
it's
think this is the
alright.
only add-on I like that's like involving missing your axe, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like we said earlier, this involves you going out of your way to set it up.
You have to plan this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fun to do as well.
It has its niche scenario that I'm okay with.
No, it's well designed. It's fun.
I think out of the add-ons that are like this, like the ones that give you faster braking, it's not the best designed. It's not the worst design. I think the Skull Merchant one's probably the worst design because it's just fucking boring. But I think the Unknown one is better designed than this.
Yeah.
I would generally
Teleport
put
and then
this
you
as
get the
probably
effect.
like the middle ground of his add-ons.
Yep.
Unless you just go fully into a chase build playstyle with like brutal fire up, you're not gonna
So
get that much
there-
out of it.
it's funny you say that because there's a niche build that I found with this add-on, as I have with a lot of these. Enduring, Hubris, Brutal Strength, Endo CPU. You walk into the pallet. When you throw the axe down at your feet as you walk into the pallet. You eat the stun with Enduring. They get exposed by Hubris. You break the pallet instantly. And then you just hold W at them with, you could use Foxy's Hook with it to catch up to them faster, but by the time you catch up to them, they'll still have like 5 to 8 seconds on the exposed, depending on the map, and you just get the down for free.
Well, unless they have funny vigil, and then you just get fucked.
Yeah, unless they
That
have
actually sounds
Vigil.
kinda fun. I'm not gonna lie.
The only counter is literally smash hit. You just have to time your axe throw at your feet perfectly as you get stunned, though, or else it
You
doesn't
heard it here
work.
first, chat. Fuck Stakeout Podcast. Viewers, listeners. Smash hit, new meta.
Smash hit meta against one niche Springtrap build that you'll never see. Unless you're against me or Zet.
What about me?
Are you going to use this funny build?
Are you gonna?
It requires you to
Not
miss
doing
the axe.
Oh yeah, I'll be fucking crashing.
Yeah,
out.
you would never use it.
Yeah, I'm just too good at hitting the axe. I can't get value.
I just hit the axe every time. Me when I hold them 2 to
That's what I'd be
0.
saying on stream.
So
That's what I'd be saying on
basically
stream.
basically to us it'd be I can't stop winning, but to you I can't stop losing.
Yeah. I'd be on chat, or I'd be on stream like, chat, I can't get value out of my add-ons. I'm just too good with the axe.
Yeah, just walk in
I
the
guess
pallet,
thumbs
throw
up,
it, and
even though it's
kick
not
it.
for me.
It's like a mediocre thumbs up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine. It's
yeah.
just okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I know it's coming next.
Favorite add-on. My community's favorite add-on. They beg me to use this fucking add-on every game. Loot bag.
I love loot bag.
Blocks the edge gates for all survivors that are within 12 meters once someone gets hit with the axe.
I love this add-on. It's so funny.
So
It is
this is
very funny.
according to Twitter, this is the most debated add-on right now because it's really putting into perspective
Ow.
like the emote tech.
Oh yeah, you can point tech.
The emoting completely removes anything this add-on can do, and like there's like drama going on right now with people being like emote tech should stay, emote tech shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
point you, you're forced to M1 and they just escape
At
instantly.
point your add-on does nothing.
Jeez.
Now,
So
That is so goofy.
me being comp, I wait out the point and I grab them after the animation ends.
They point, Springtrap just breathing down their neck.
Yeah, exactly. If they point, I just stand there. And the only way to throw me off is if you point and then move, so that way you just keep canceling the animation. That's the only way to prevent that. Because if you just play the animation normally, you can just wait it out.
That is like next level white man jump scare.
There's literally
Why is
a
he not
mind
grabbing
game.
me?
There's a mind game to the mind game of the mind game.
Overall, I like it, but I'm gonna put my stance on the drama. I don't think emote tech should exist with this.
Yeah.
Like I posted my take on this earlier. Emote tech's definitely dumb and shouldn't be in the game, but there is a litany of other issues above fucking emote tech.
But yeah, there's
Yeah.
more important pressing matters than fixing
yeah.
loot bag for
Now,
Springtrap.
that
Yeah.
being said, if emote tech were to stay, it would literally be as simple as give it a 3-second lingering effect after, so that way you can
I
wipe
would
your blade
actually
and
be
pick up.
I vibe with the linger effect on that.
Yeah, just have it linger
Well, if
for
you're
3
gonna get rid of
seconds.
emote tech, you need to get rid of it completely. You need to get rid of. They can't move when they are emoting. Like they can't. Is what you need to do.
Yeah, that's
Another
stuck in
simple
place.
solution they could do is while an act is embedded in you, you can't emote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
that would
true.
be another easy
It
one.
did incapacitate you on PTB, so they could literally just like add that as a line of text. You can't emote. Smile.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's easy band-aid fixes they could do, or they can actually
Well, that's
patch
the
out
thing.
emoteching.
That's behavior's favorite thing is the
Yeah.
band-aid fix. You know,
Either way, I think
Deja
this
Vu
is
was a band-aid fix, and like now it's one of the best.
I think this
versions
is
of the game.
niche. I think it does its job well. If we don't account for that, yeah, I'll give it an approval.
r/just leave loves this add-on.
Also, here's another funny build for a very niche scenario with a very niche add-on. I have a lot of these, as you can tell.
I love it. Give these all
lot of
can you give these all to me after the?
Yeah, I will literally. I have a lot of them typed out in a document for my video, so I'll literally just give it to you.
Send that over. Send that over.
So
Oh,
funny.
So loot bag, agitation, blood warden. The reason that you need agi is so that way you can get to the hook as soon as possible after the grab, so that way the
Sprinting
others
to the fucking
don't leave.
hook.
Yeah, because you don't want the others to leave, right? You got to trap all of them.
Yeah.
And then you use the funny Game of Foot Rancor combo.
oh,
Yeah, I had a game where I went AFK for the whole match until there was one gem left, and I was able to get a grab, hook them, Mori the Obsession, and then kill one other person, and I got a 3k after doing nothing the whole match on the pizzeria.
that sounds like an amazing video idea.
It is so fun. So yeah, there you go.
AFK until the final gin pops.
Be pretending to be a baby Springtrap until I activate loot bag. I call the build Clown Trap's loot bag surprise, by the way.
That's good.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
yeah, I just buff it slightly. Just
Yep,
linger effect. Then
yep.
good.
Or remove an emo tech, whichever.
Or
one you prefer.
remove emo. I'm fine with either
Or
one.
both? Question mark.
Both? Oh, totally.
I mean, if you remove emo, I
think
don't
it warrants
needs
it.
buff. Yeah.
It warrants it if it's a purple.
I guess. I don't know.
I'm not
I
opposed
don't really
to
think
it.
loot bag needs to be a super strong add-on. It's mostly kind of a meme, you know?
Yeah, it's a funny.
Like, to be fair, though, if they are, being like, oh, chase me, killer, like, fuck it, yeah, buff it. Fuck it. Yeah, no, I'm on board. Buff it.
Yeah, fuck them survivors. Am I right, my fellow killer mains?
Definitely, just as we said, nerf Bonnie's guitar. Yep.
Yo, we need a new annoying-ass add-on for
Yeah.
this year TV to bitch about. You know? Alright. We're on the last two. Phaz coin. This is
I
the
hate it.
one that if you throw an axe into the ground, it gets your terror radius.
Oh no, it
hate
works
it.
on
I
any
hate
throw. You can throw it at the survivor and they'll have your terror radius too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
So-
don't like that. I feel like the range of the axe being 16 meters and it only lasting 10 seconds, I don't like it. It takes 5 seconds to teleport. Like, I have a hard
Wait,
time justifying this
So,
axe.
do you not like it because you think it's bad, or do you think it's poorly designed?
I think it's just poorly designed.
Because
In combination with his power.
because the terror radius effect stays even after the undetectable wears off.
Does it?
Yeah. It says as long as the axe, or until the axe is reclaimed, it keeps a 24-meter terror radius. So you can have 2 terror radii on the map. And if you pair it with Unforeseen and Dark Devotion, you can have 4.
No way.
You can,
I
or
did not
no,
realize
3.
that.
3 because Dark Devotion gets rid of yours. But yeah, you can literally have 3 terror radii on the map. Yeah, it stays.
Oh my. Hey, cut what I just said.
Cut it.
Can you imagine running this with colorophobia in the current healing meta?
So-
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
man.
that's the downside, right? Is it doesn't activate terror radius perks.
It doesn't? Oh, but never mind.
No, yeah. Yeah, no.
Dog shit again.
So-
And you changed my mind. I'm back to it. I'm back
The-
to base one again.
The terror radius
Uncut it.
Uncut it.
the terror radius stays as long as you don't recall the axe, even after the undetectable goes, but it doesn't activate any terror radius perks. So the niche scenario that you can use this for, because I love being a scummy killer main, is you just throw it by the hook after you hook somebody, and then they think that you're camping.
Right.
Or you could throw it at a generator, and they think you have Unforeseen, and then you just pull up, and they can't hear your actual terror radius because they hear the axe.
Yeah, I still don't like this one. If it
Yeah.
worked with perks, I think it'd be more niche and useful.
Or
I
use
think
it
it'd be
with-
so interesting
access panel.
if it did work with perks.
Use it with access panel, throw it through the door, jump scare somebody doing a gen across the map.
That's kind of
Throw it
funny.
through the door,
But
they hear fucking like pounding heartbeat, look around, and there's
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's like the doctor add-on.
dude, it's so funny because you'll just see the axe like go through the door. You'll see the little aura or whatever, and then you'll see somebody miss a skill check on the gen next to the axe. It's so funny.
it sounds cute and funny, but I don't think it's very practical.
Yeah, no, it's just for
Yeah.
memes. I did it against a streamer and I scared the shit out of them. It was very fun. It's not good though.
Funny.
Or the add-on I do think is good. I think it's a top 5 add-on. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm very controversial on that.
it's mostly because you can kind of use it as like a pseudo stealth add-on. Because you have to think the undetectable doesn't matter if they're constantly hearing a terror radius from your axe. That means now you can approach them from wherever, and they have that
So,
music
like,
blaring in their ear. so they can't hear you.
So an inverted stealth build.
Exactly, like they're constantly hearing you, so they can't. It's like Doctor with all the terror radius shit. The terror radius is constantly playing, so you don't actually know where the killer
Only
is.
it worked with perks. If it worked with
What if
perks,
it
I would put this
gave-
so high.
What if it gave the terror radius of four? Or I'm sorry, it gave the axe a 40-meter terror radius, since that's like another thing they're doing now is 40 meters.
I think it'd be pretty useful then.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
I mean,
make
I
it
think it's alright
bigger.
right now. I don't think it's too bad, but
It's just
And I don't
very
think it'd
good
be
on
problematic
you
Spring.
because
get
it's
your take.
it's an
though, on
eerie,
it.
so I think it'd be fine to go to 40.
I get that take of it being like 5 seconds to teleport, all that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say
I think
thumbs up.
this
'Cause I
is-
like the idea. I think it's a cool idea.
It's cute.
I think this is the first like differing opinion we have. I'm still like
Yeah,
partially
which is kinda
thumbs
crazy. I
down,
couldn't
not all the
believe
way. Like I don't think it's his worst designed.
Oh, I can
But-
talk about fucking worse add-on, and I'll do that here in a minute.
Wait, you hate the other add-on too?
Oh, I sure do. They gave him better swing chains, and it's still dog shit.
Oh, well, you're also just coping because you play Freddy.
I'm not coping. How am I coping?
Because you said...
This is gonna be the dredge discussion all over again.
Oh,
Freddy the one with the blades, not the bear.
Yeah, not the bear, not the bear.
heart.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do we want to talk about
Yeah, we
iridescent
can move
molten
on.
metal?
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk about molten meta. What's it called?
Mol-
Molten metal.
iridescent remnant. Molten...
Yeah.
molten
Oh yeah,
metal.
fuck. Sorry, iridescent remnant. Yeah, you tricked me.
Yeah.
This is the one. Once you go through a door, it blocks pallets, all upright pallets within 32 meters of the security door.
So, I think I'm gonna have a very differing opinion from you. I like this add-on. I just wish it would activate the moment you came out of the door, not when you start the teleport.
yeah.
That is exactly why I don't like it. It's bad swing chains.
Yep.
But the reason why I'm sorry, it's like swing chains. The reason though is the opposite of swing chains, because swing chains doesn't block the windows until you're fully there. This one blocks it before you get there, so they know you're coming.
It also
Yeah.
only blocks upright pallets. It doesn't block windows anymore like it did on the PTB.
Yep.
I think if it blocked windows, it'd still be a kind of good add-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's close to being a good Eerie. But I'm on the fence. 50-50.
I think if you put it with streamers, you could probably make it work a lot better than you would base.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's good with streamers and Bloodfavor specifically. The problem is that he gets pre-ran so easily that if you're not running Mindbreaker for their sprint burst, it doesn't matter. Because Remnant
Like if you're
is-
already paying attention to the door, you can tell if he's teleporting too. But
Yeah.
this just like
Well, now you
this
don't even,
announces it for the
Now-
uninformed.
Yeah, you don't even have to watch for the teleport now. You can just like, oh, shack pallet's blocked.
Now here's how
It'll be
you rework it and make it not dog shit. Reduce the range to, say, I don't know, 16 to 18 meters. Like, make it
Range
really,
changes
really small,
16
really
meters.
tight, right? However,
Yeah.
make it map wide.
Yes. Yeah, I was
Ooh,
about to
I
say
like
that.
I like that.
So
Or-
and let's throw a bonus effect. It opens all doors.
Yeah? Oh, that'd be super cool.
Wait, opens all doors?
Like, it,
So you know how Sadako has that projection one where she projects through all the TVs but only comes out of one.
Yeah, I like that.
All the doors stay open visually.
That's a cool idea.
yeah, that
That's a
could
really
totally
cool
work.
idea.
I think that would be super cool.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. I like that a lot. I think that would be really, really nice.
Yeah, just make it
That would be
silly.
I would be terrified of that. If I knew all the doors were open, where's he gonna come from? I would be shitting my
I like
pants.
that a
That
lot.
would be a horror game 24/7.
You mean like the hit
big
asymmetrical
fan of
horror game Dead by Daylight and the hit indie horror game Five Nights at Freddy's?
True.
Nice at Freddy's.
But yeah, make it map wide, but make it rather, I guess, not map wide, but make it around every door, but within 60 meters of those doors. And then have the entity blocker maybe only last like 10 seconds or something. I don't know. Like reduce it slightly.
I wouldn't even mind like if they wanna. I just got another idea for another add-on actually. It doesn't exist. This is a hypothetical, all right. But just like if you don't want to have all the doors stay open, imagine add-on like weekly paycheck, and that's what it does.
That's good. I had one that I really liked, but Mia told me that I couldn't replace one. This is a behind the scenes for my my video that I did recently. I was gonna replace Iridescent Remnant with Bonnie's guitar strings and make a new blue add-on called Spring Lock Suit Manual. I was like, yeah, that's a good name. But Mia was like, no, you got to keep Remnant. That's like important for the lore.
Remnant
Yeah,
is
that's like the
super
most important.
Yeah, yeah. So I got bullied. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this add-on. I think if it the idea of it activating after he gets there is a good idea.
I think this
similar to
add-on is
Swing
so
Chains.
close to being good. Very close.
I will agree with you with that, but right now I fucking hate it.
Minor tweaks. Nothing behavior, nothing the janitor can't fix.
It's like Swing Chains for Freddy. It's just the idea is good, the activation condition is bad. They essentially ring a fucking like cowbell saying you need to run, and they have so
Yep.
much time to react.
Yep. 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Not worth it.
Okay. So I think overall, I feel like I can say we overall like the add-on set. Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah, absolutely.
minor changes.
Minor changes I think would help. I think the big ones we didn't like was help wanted ad. That was a us thing though. Office phone. Can I say you guys didn't like party hat, or is that just me?
I didn't. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, no, I think even though I like the idea of it, I think it's poorly designed and the aspect of like those add-ons.
The
not being
downside is not
super
worth it.
effective. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then everybody here doesn't like strings, right? Guitar strings.
It's too strong. I like.
Yeah, nerf it.
I'm a killer main, but I'm an advocate for genuine balance.
Yeah, and that's how I am too, Zed. Even though my YouTube comments like to say otherwise sometimes. Yeah, guitar strings we don't like. I think the only blue that we all liked was purple guy drawing.
Yeah, because it's fun and niche.
Yeah. We liked all the purples. Indo CPU is a bit boring, but the other ones are all fun. And then the iridescence I feel like we disagreed the most on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, mostly just fast coin, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Springtrap lovers. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, I more now that you've like said it, you've kind of won me over a bit. I do think Remnant, if it had a few tweaks, it'd be a fitting add-on.
Oh yeah, I think it would be worthy of an Eerie if it got minor
Yeah.
changes.
Yep, I agree with that. It's blood favor as an add-on, you know.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I don't like it because it's bad right now, but I would like it. I'm a fan of Fazgoin personally.
Should we can we? I don't know if you plan on talking about this, but the achievement jump scared.
Oh, the
it's a
office
pain in the
door
ass.
grab one.
Oh good heavens! Who designed this
You haven't
achievement?
yet.
I have it.
I have it.
You guys want to give tips since you're both iconic.
Throw the
Springtrap
game.
mains.
I
Throw the game.
I literally just played normally and got it after like
Yeah, no, just
a couple days.
if you just play enough, you'll get it.
Mhm.
It's just I think this is so. There's already no reason to go through the doors as Survivor, so this is like I don't know. I don't like this achievement.
If you want to get it
Yeah.
faster, run access panel since it'll tell you if they're actually using the doors.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
That's about it.
So, suggestion to get the trophy faster, or achievements faster. Use the doors. Or, I'm sorry. Use access panel. And throw the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
there
sit
you go.
AFK in a
It is
door.
a bit of a pain in the ass though. For
So
sure.
AFK in a door. Well, wait till you see yellow. It's like a windows of opportunity. See yellow,
Yeah.
press go.
Yeah. It's funny too because his other trophy is so goddamn easy. It's literally just
Yeah.
play a match of Freddy.
Yeah.
Pick 5 people who are oblivious. Just play Freddy forehead. So funny. Yeah. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? I feel like we've covered everything. At least a bit.
Why is there no charms?
I think they might.
True.
have.
Where's
I
my
think we're done
balloon
with
boy
FNAF.
charm?
Where's
we
my
are not
happy?
done
Where's
with
my
FNAF.
exotic butters? I'm. Ugh.
There will almost certainly be more FNAF shit like soon.
Oh, 100. Well, they already confirmed 2 skins are coming, right? Or 2 to 3.
Yeah, I believe so.
I would like a tome. I don't think it's real. I think we're probably getting a Walking Dead tome next, if I'm being genuinely
Do they
honest.
even do lore?
Or
Not
not
recently.
tome. What are they called now? What are they called? Quests? Just
I think
quests?
it's called the Battle Pass.
Battle Pass?
I think it's just called the Battle Pass.
The Battle Pass.
Yeah, but they like Battle Pass.
That shit looks like
Fortnite
it's
Battle
called the Battle
Pass.
Pass. I think it's fucking bad. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to cover the changes in patch 9.0 or
We can briefly go over it because we did cover the PTB, but we can go over it on live servers.
Oh shit! I don't even remember what perks got changed.
I can get you up to speed. Let's talk about the perk Botany Knowledge from Claudette Moran.
Oh, okay. No, I remember now.
What the fuck were they thinking?
You
man?
said botany, and I immediately remembered everything that happened in
No,
that
really
podcast.
really fast. Just so I don't look like a hypocrite, or like I'm like backing up from what I said. I think every healing perk buff except Botany is fine. I do genuinely think that.
See, I
Botany
disagree.
was a bad idea.
I think
That's fine,
desperate
yeah.
measures
I
are
disagree
stupid too.
I don't think desperate measures is too
I'll
bad.
cover desperate in a minute, but I did a lot of testing with that. Oh my god! But I always thought healing speeds were pretty fast as is, and now with this body change, I'm dying inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, body's not
I started running gift of pain leverage pretty often because of this shit.
Doesn't even counter it.
No, but it's better than having someone heal in 2 seconds off hook with resurgence botany.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the botany shit's ridiculous.
not
That
to
was a
mention
bad change.
the fact that now it doesn't affect healing item efficiency. You can actually run it with a syringe, and it increases the speed of the
So
syringe.
dumb.
But now
So
you have an
dumb.
extra heal without needing a stronger add-on. I don't know what the fuck they were smoking when they did this change. It was terrible dog shit. Reduced botany to 33%.
Or just undo the buff. Either one.
Yeah.
I mean, botany was still really strong beforehand, so it'll still be a really strong perk.
Yeah, fuck the botany change. I hate the desperate
Yep.
measures change too.
Okay, let me real talk. So I did a lot of testing with like a 4-man Swift. So with one person running desperate, if they're going for the hook, they get hit. Let's say they're gonna go for a trade. Okay, they're gonna get hit while they're unhooking. They get hit. There's enough time for the unhooked survivor to phase through them and instantly take a body block
Yeah.
before the killer can get off the wipe animation cooldown.
Yep. That's just
Yeah,
the
that's
unhook
annoying.
speed.
With only a single stack.
Yeah. No, it's stupid.
I do not like
That
the change.
is- that is
I love
crazy,
desperate.
yeah.
I think it's one of my favorite perks, but I think this is overcooked.
Yeah.
I think maybe they could, maybe they could reduce it a bit to like 15%.
I would just
That-
I would avert it and instead just buff the healing speed a little bit.
It was 14%. It was 10, 12, 14 based on the tier.
Maybe they could make 16 the max.
I was going to say right now tier 1 is 16. I think that's fine.
You 14, 15, 16 maybe.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine.
Because I think base kit healing was really slow, but the perks could make it not really slow, but was slow, but perks could make it fast. I do agree with that.
I still think
and now maybe it's
Resurgence
just
was
perks are too
broken at
strong.
50%.
Resurgence
and then
is
they buffed
broken
it.
as shit.
No, I thought it was
Resurgence is way
broken
too good.
before they even buffed it. 50%
It was really
stupid.
popular in comp. I think it's banned in comp now, but it was really fucking popular in comp.
I see. I like me and my Swift we use that all. It's such a good
You
perk.
literally
It
would
just-
heal
it's
in
an
8
insta-heal.
seconds pre-patch, and now it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That was... Do you
It
guys
is extremely
remember
stupid.
old green medkits back in the day before they did the medkit overhaul?
Oh, the
When they gave you the heal
Ranger's
speed,
purple.
yeah, and you would heal in 6 seconds with speed add-ons.
Yeah.
Resurgence is
Stupid.
old green medkits. Why did we go back to that?
And you could bring a medkit on top of it.
Yeah, why are we going back to that?
Dumb. I don't know, man.
crazy choice.
Resurgence wasn't in this patch though, so we can. It's dumb though.
It should be in
Exaltation,
the next patch.
it's fine. You know,
It's whatever. I don't care. No
it's
one's gonna
cool.
run
Like
it.
75 charges is nice. Counterforce, this was my big W. I fucking love this perk.
Yeah.
Counterforce is my number one most used survivor perk.
Yes,
it
it's
is.
so nice.
This change has actually got like I think Counterforce is the strongest totem hunting build now.
Yeah,
Or, like
it's
totem
so
perk
fast too.
for survivors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fast. And like 25 seconds of seeing the totem. I'm sorry, 14 seconds.
Oh.
I got the numbers mixed up.
It's so
14
good.
seconds is such a long time.
And an extra 5% break speed per totem.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
love
bro!
it.
Pentimento found shot dead behind Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
They nerfed Pinty and then buffed its counter.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. This is the biggest win for Survivor Bricks for me, though. Counterforce was a good one.
Yeah,
Empathic,
Counterforce-
I don't think this really... Like, yeah, it was a buff, but I don't... Like, did it really move the needle?
No,
I don't.
it's-
I think this is
yeah.
the exact same spot.
It was already good. Now it's still good. Like, who cares?
Light-footed, sure.
Good perk.
No one's gonna run it.
Champion of Light, can I bitch about this for a minute?
No, yes.
Go
This
go
ahead.
ahead.
perk's really fucking annoying now.
Yeah.
If you're a decent survivor, you'll get this perk twice in a chase.
Yeah.
40-second cooldown.
Throw
Fucking
in.
annoying.
What's the Ellen perk? The chemical. Throw in chemical
Trap,
trap.
I
Bro.
love that combo.
Have fun. Have
I
fun,
love
killer.
that combo.
I love that. It's so fun,
So
but
fun to use.
it's like I just gotta sigh when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the survivor perks. I think overall, botany was batshit, but other than botany, I'm okay with everything.
Everything was
I would
good
be okay
but
with
Botany
desperate
and
taking
Desperate.
a small nerf. Yeah,
Also, Babysitter nerfed W, right?
yeah, that was not expected. I was really happy about it.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
think they
got
should nerf
nerfed.
it again. I think they should nerf it again.
I agree.
well- So we all agreement. Overcharge Cobb is back. Is it back on the menu?
I don't think overcharge is back. I think Cobb is back.
Only on characters that could already hold the 3 gen efficiently.
Yeah, I'll tell you this.
I also,
I
think it's good on prop killers too, like Xeno. Like now that the change rule went through.
Oh yeah, with like the passive slowdown.
I need to experiment more with it. I don't want to give an opinion on that. I need to experiment more with over Brine. Can I do my rant now? Because I think I've done it to both of you.
Wait about what?
This patch was fucking massive for Freddy. The increased duration to Cobb, 70 seconds now, 70 seconds of information.
Mm-hmm.
The increased regression by 25%. Both of those are huge. The biggest one, though, is the information, I think.
Yeah.
And, like, Freddy's biggest
100%.
win, one of his best perks, already it was one of his best perks, has had its cooldown cut in half. 30 seconds on Thrilling Tremors now. You're going to get this essentially every down.
Thrilling.
This is a Freddy meta perk now.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. No, it is.
It was back in the
already
day,
probably
too.
top 10. Probably top 10. Now it's like top 5.
It was like
absolutely
one of his top 5 perks back when he first got his rework too, because the meta back then was like corrupt pop, and he couldn't use infectious very well because infectious was meta back then too. So you would run corrupt pop, tremors to biffle, and now that's like basically his meta build again.
Yeah, I think if somebody asked, like, came in a chat, was like, "Hey, what's the best build for Freddy?" I'd say pop, Cobb, Thrilling Tremors, Nowhere to Hide,
or rapid.
Yeah, I'd say that's
or Rapid. Yeah, Rapid's really good too. You could probably replace Nowhere to Hide with Rapid if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I think Thrilling is really good now.
Yep.
But
I've done this too. I think Ghostface has 3 good teachables. They've all been buffed a lot, and now they're all good perks.
Can we talk about?
I think Ghostface is worth it now.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
But can we talk about the actual best perk change this patch?
What's that?
Thwack is fucking insane.
Oh, I love it.
It's
oh my God,
so
I love
good.
Thwack beforehand too.
Dude,
36 meters is massive.
It's crazy
Thwack
good.
on Nemesis is actually so fun.
No. Zet, you gotta hear me out. Demo. It's fucking nuts.
Oh?
On demo. Yeah. I use it on demo. It's I could not tell you last time I played demo without Thwack.
Or you know,
you bring Barb's glasses and you fucking eat the pallets.
you could
and,
also
like, they
do
can't flashy save.
Wesker with
sorry,
lab
yeah.
photo works too, like really well.
Mm-hmm.
And Singularity.
It's one of the best chase perks in the game now. It's so
Does that proc on
fucking good.
Singu
If
Singu
you
breaking it with
if you
teleport?
eat it with your face, yeah.
I didn't know
Oh,
that. That's
Yeah. I
crazy.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's actually probably
Also,
better on Singu than it is demo.
Chucky hard hat.
I'm guessing any break, like Disillusion, probably.
That one I'm not sure. Actually, I haven't tested that.
We should test that sometime.
But I
yeah.
know power breaks do. So like Singularity, Wesker lab photo, Chucky hard hat, Vecna Vorpal sword, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those all work. So maybe
Interesting.
Dissolution works. But
we'll probably talk about it, but Vecna, I think he's A tier now. I think
he's
low
so
A.
good
Yeah.
this patch. Holy
So good.
shit.
He feels so good. He actually
fucking
feels
good.
I actually think he's equal to Dracula now. Like I used to say Dracula used to be just better Vecna. I think they're pretty equal now.
I don't know about that
I think
one.
Drak's better because Drak is Drak.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I think
yeah,
it's really good.
But
Yeah.
I'm
I
a
think the
Drac
gap
hater.
between the two is better.
The gap has been closed. Yeah, I agree.
No, yeah, Vecna's great.
We can talk about Vecna. I just want to cover these perks really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terminus, the broken is now 45 seconds instead of 30. It's all
Great
right.
change.
Like,
Good.
yeah, it's a good change. Nobody was using Terminus, so I'm happy to see that.
I still don't think it's gonna. I don't think the needle moved, but
No.
No. Machine learning. When I saw this on the list, I was fucking terrified because I thought they're going to straight up buff it. They increased the duration, slightly reduced the hinder. Good change.
I like
Or, sorry,
that it was
good
a give and
change.
take. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I
you
think it
compare
added
with
up.
Help Wanted now.
Yep.
Yep.
I think this ended up being more of a buff than a nerf, if I'm being honest. But I'm
Agreed.
okay with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to save that one for last. Dark Devotion. It now is a 45 seconds of the terror radius with 40 meters.
W.
Change. Really like this.
Huge
Yeah.
change. This perk is insane
Dark
now.
Devotion. Yeah, it was already a fun perk. Now it seems like it's kind of a good perk.
It's actually really strong on certain killers. And with certain perks, like the fact that you can run it with Infectious on
Insane on Doctor now.
not even just
Yes.
Doctor, but say like
Legion, maybe?
a killer with a smaller terror radius, right? Take like a who has like a 24 meter.
Pig.
Yeah, sure. Take a pig, hit somebody with Dark Devotion.
Pig, Ghostface, Merchant.
Now you can go into your stealth,
Big tab.
or you don't have to go into your stealth.
Big tab, yeah.
And you have that terror radius just running around, like activating
Yeah.
perks. It's kind of nutty. Also, twins. You can attach a Victor to the Obsession. The Obsession's oblivious, so they don't know that you have
Oh
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah,
Bro,
I like that.
oh my god, I need to talk to you. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
you give me
you
some
got
ideas,
fucking-
bro.
I have-
leaking out of your goddamn ears.
I have 12,000 hours in this game. Lord help me. I've done some stupid shit.
Shut up. I'll get there soon. I'll get there soon.
I have done some stupid
damn.
shit in this game.
I just hit 7K, but DBD
I also
Stats
just
says
hit
I
Platinum a little
just
bit
hit 100 hours according to DBD Stats.
Oh,
So
Oh yeah,
Nice,
DVD Stats
dog.
thinks I'm a new player too, but that's because it didn't take stats past like 2020 September or something.
I also account merged, and I think account merging killed all my
It
previous
killed
stats.
mine too. Mine are starting to
Oh.
come back, but it killed mine for a bit.
Like
well, I
that's
did get that
my
to
P100 is the account merging. So
Yeah, I went and I emailed behaviors like support thing, and I think that is like getting my stats fixed slowly. Anyways, superior anatomy. Their range has been gotten a 50% buff. And it
It's
decreased the
alright.
cooldown by 5 seconds.
I still prefer Bamboozle, but I don't think
Yeah,
this
I
is bad. But
I prefer BAM, but I think superior is also a good perk.
I like
Yeah,
Superior.
agreed.
Yeah, it's really
Well,
fun.
hold on, let me reword that. I said I prefer superior, but BAM is stronger.
Yeah, I
like
agree with
superior
that
anatomy
100.
a lot.
percent
I think you just get more value out of Bam.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah. Yep. Literally all these are thumbs up for me.
Batteries.
Last
thumbs up,
one
right?
though. Yes,
Retribution.
yes. Hex Retribution.
Oh, this is an essential in
really
totem
good.
builds now.
It's so
It's really
strong. It's like ridiculously
Like-
strong.
Sorry, a little bit of shill, but in my new video that I have upcoming, I have
Where can we
Retribution
find
on
that
Haunted
video
Ground. Oh, sorry?
Where can we find that video at?
It's not uploaded yet, but
No.
it'll be on YouTube at Zen.
There you go. And the link might be in the description, perhaps.
May or may not be in there once it gets uploaded.
But no, it's actually it's so good right now paired with Haunted Ground. Like the 20 seconds of aura on a Haunted Ground proc, that is
Yeah.
insane. Especially on Springtrap, who has such good map mobility. 5 seconds to teleport, 15 seconds of aura, and insta down.
I
Insane.
may or may not run this on Kaneki.
Plaything.
This is an essential in my opinion for totem builds now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Plaything too, because if they do the totem, they get the Oblivious from Retribution. Oh, that's crap.
Yep. It's this is I don't know how this went live. I think this is so good.
I think this might replace the Plaything Penty combo. Retribution Plaything.
Retribution
Instead, we'll see that.
Plaything.
Yeah, this is
That
definitely
is
gonna
so
replace
strong.
Penty in a lot of builds.
Yeah. This
Or
is
run
really,
all
really,
of
really good.
them.
Yeah. Undying, Retchi, and then whatever totem.
Oh no Undying. Just do Retribution, Plaything, Penty, and
Haunted. Actually, no.
Oh, for
no,
like
because then you
Plaything,
won't
no,
get
Haunted.
That's
you
fair.
won't get all 4 Plaything procs.
Right,
you have
right,
to use
right.
some random ass. Ooh, you could use.
Shout out Hope Smile.
I was gonna say you could use Thwack because it's not terror radius based anymore.
Yeah.
It's just 36 meters flat.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, these are all good perk changes, I think. I think, like, Colubrine and Thrilling Trimmers, they definitely were moved up in the meta. Retribution was absolutely moved up. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Retribution is no longer niche. I think it's pretty viable now.
Yeah, very
I do
strong.
too, yeah. I think this was, like, a really good side for the killer patch.
Slight
Really
nerf to
healthy changes to the
Unbound
killer
too. That randomly hit live.
Yeah,
that
that was
wasn't on
needed.
PTB.
That was needed.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Unbound
Yeah,
got
it's
reduced.
7% haste out of 10.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm frowning. You can't see it, but I'm frowning.
It's okay. It's still really good.
Yeah, it's still really good.
And then batteries too got that slight change where it had the range increased and the speed decreased.
Also, one more side tangent. I'm so glad they didn't go through with the artist changes.
Thank
I
God.
know.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that would have been sad. That would have been sad.
They were terrible. I ranted about that
Those
on the
were-
last
those were bad
episode.
changes. Yeah, those are bad changes. Okay. Do we have anything else?
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Yoshi?
No, I'm good. W patch, cool perks, cool
Mostly W
Vecna
patch.
change, cool killer, cool everything is cool, but the map is dog shit and fuck Bonnie's guitar strings.
Quality of life, fantastic as well.
Guitar strings.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. All right. That's gonna be all for the Stakeout podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys have anything else you want to promote here at the end, feel free. No?
Oh, we're both quiet. Okay, I'm gonna promote my add-on video that I'm working on and hoping to have out next week. I don't know when this is gonna be posted, but YouTube, you can find me at Yoshi Huo, and I'm gonna be posting a in-depth guide slash tier list, I guess, on Springtrap's add-ons, talking about like what builds they're useful in, how strong I think they are, stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully I'll get that out soon. And I started streaming a little bit more often. I'm trying to aim for Sundays. I'm going to try and stream on Sundays. The time isn't very consistent because it's just kind of whenever I feel like it at the moment. Hoping to get that more consistent. But yeah, same thing. You can catch me on Twitch at Yoshi_Huo. And you can follow me on Blue Sky. Also, yoshihuo.bsky.social.
Anything you want to promote, Zet? You can.
Yeah, I can say once again, hey guys, I'm Zen, trying to hopefully be one of the best Springtrap players. Working on a Giga Springtrap guide, but it's very long ways off. I plan on covering how to get value out of every single perk, every single add-on on him, how to run every tile. It's gonna take some time, but I'm hoping I can get it out, and I always come back. Yeah, that's really it.
Always come back.
I have a feeling
Also,
that
you
I
can
helped with that today.
YouTube at Zetzen, and I'm also a streamer on Twitch at Zet_Zen, because Zetzen was taken.
Both be in the description.
W.
Okay.
Also, hashtag Shirt My Survivor.
Shirt My Survivor.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Hashtag Show My Survivor.
I saw that in your stream. At your stream tag is like, oh, that's not a thing no more. I'm sad.
Hashtag Shirt My Springtrap.
Zetzen, the Stakeout podcast, gives Zetzen 2 thumbs up. 2
Hell yeah.
massive thumbs up.
4 thumbs
Thank you guys
up.
for having me.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you. Yeah, unfortunately, Ketchup got bottled up, and we'll never see him again. So.
Yep, I'll put him on my
If
fries
Ketchup
later.
was a bottle of ketchup, he's probably like great value. I don't think he's Heinz.
Wow, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell him
So
that you said that.
I mean,
There's
one
gonna
of
be
you
some
guys is
drama
mustard
here.
and one of you guys is relish, or like what's going on here?
No, his name is it's just ketchup. Like
Oh.
that's his fucking YouTube.
Okay, but wait, which one of us is relish and which one of us is mustard? Because
I don't like relish or mustard.
I
so
don't like
would
either
rather-
of them either. But if I had to pick,
Okay,
I
we're
would
not
be
then, yeah.
relish.
I guess I'll be fucking mustard.
Actually, I want to be barbecue sauce. I changed my mind.
You can't change it. No. Okay, well then I want to be fucking like honey barbecue. I want to be like Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh wait,
You know,
I
some
have
of
Sweet
them really
Baby
like
Ray's
me.
right here. Actually,
Sweet Baby Ray's.
that's
You
like
just
good
have
shit.
Sweet Baby Ray's at your desk?
With
Yeah.
my dinner, yeah,
He's got that Sweet Baby Ray's with him.
yeah, because I'm
Yoshi.
at my table in my living room recording. That's where I keep my computer.
Yoshi fucking has a Sweet Baby Ray's like in a holster, like a cowboy.
Yeah, I have 2 actually.
Sweet Baby Ray's slinger.
Ooh, I like that. Yep. That's good.
Next
What the fuck
TV
are we
license
talking
crossover, Sweet
about?
Baby Ray's.
I'd buy it.
What are we talking about?
Barbecue sauce.
Oh my god.
Every bottle has a code for Deathslinger skin.
Except for one. One of them is for Clown. Because Clown always gets a skin.
True.
Okay. Are we gonna go to end here? I feel like we've talked about everything.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking about barbecue sauce now. We're long done.
Yeah.
we're past DVD.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
Later.
Take care, everyone.
Oh man.